Well, hey, welcome to the show before the show, where I check to make sure everything is working. I'm your host and local gamer, Pat. This is local game co-host Will.
Sup?
Not much, dude. This is turning out to be a spicy weekend so far. I got up super early to play doubles at Central Park and realized the 7 train was down. Didn't know that. Got there on time though. But no, this is a good week, good weekend. I need to work a little bit over the weekend, but that's okay. I did that to myself. But otherwise, I'm pretty chill. I just want to watch Great British Bake Off at some point. That's the big to do for me, and nothing else. Played a lot of card games this week though, so I feel happy with that. How about you?
Uh, Nothing of crazy note so far. Just woke up and started working on projects. I have like a crap ton of cardboard that I need to shred for the project I
Mm.
think you know about, and I might have mentioned on the stream. TLDR, I'm recycling cardboard into cardboard pulp and then turning it into deck boxes. Trying to do that. So I currently have like a massive. I basically filled a room with cardboard, and I'm like, yeah, that's too much space. I'm gonna put it into the shredder that I'm gonna put it in eventually, and I'm just gonna put all that shredded cardboard into a box.
So you have a box of shredded cardboard. Oh, this is you making the conversion to
Yes,
shredded
because I'm like,
cardboard.
I'm just gonna do that to save space. Because currently, I'm like, yeah, no, I have a lot of cardboard. I don't have a lot of space. I'm gonna shred the cardboard so I have space.
Dope. No, I want to see how that goes. I'm actually working on a project, one that we talked about recently. I actually need you to look at it at some point when it's previewable or demoable. I'll tell you guys about it. But I've got something that'll be really great, I think, for gamers. I'll say that. But it looks good. I'm excited to show you. Actually, I meant to talk to you about that earlier. And at any rate, today, we're not talking about our personal projects. We're not even talking about tennis. It's funny, actually, one last thing about tennis. So I've been wearing a lot of Wilson apparel. They have like sales at seasonally, and I bought a bunch of their clothing. And like one of my friend, every time she's seen me, I'm always wearing something branded Wilson. And she's like, she thinks this is my whole persona. I thought this is so funny. So I kind of want to make it a bit now where I'm always wearing like sport wear around this person. I'm like, I swear to God, I'm not. I look like the most try hard. I'm like, I'm not great at tennis, but I like wearing the apparel. Anyway, that was the last thing I had to say. Appa. Have you heard of the guy? It's
Right.
a sky bison. Am I right?
Indeed, indeed.
Yeah. It's been a while since I watched the Avatar series, but I do remember Appa. There's 2 that have been announced so far. This is our next set. I know Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was spoiled. It's probably going to go the same way Sonic did, you know, fast out of our conscious because none of those TMNT cards are like super hyper playable in a competitive setting. I think people will want to make them just because they're the turtles.
The new partner pairing system is somewhat
I
interesting, and we
like it.
got like that other Protean Hulk commander, but we have a better version of that already. So I think it's probably just going to be
Yeah.
you see one or two of the turtle pairings, but not much from that set, at least so far.
Yeah, so we're moving back towards Avatar because I'm honestly really hyped for this set. We've done one build from Avatar Katara. If you haven't seen it, okay, yeah, that deck.
Disgusting. When that comes out, she's going to be breaking cEDH. She's going to be the new Nadu. I'm calling it right now. She's
Honestly, better,
gross.
dude. Honestly, kind of better. Like, no offense. Green adds so much. Um, but really though, Katara for like mono blue is probably the most cracked monocolored legendary I've seen in a long while. She's
If you
very
can
good.
if you can unironically run like 60 pieces of interaction in your deck and consistently win games, yeah. Yeah, okay. Just
Yeah, it's
okay.
honestly just like the coolest control deck I've ever played.
But
Honestly, I really would make that deck in paper. You know, I for the longest time I've always harped about how I feel like blue's really unfair to play in a competitive setting because it pulls so much, like it pulls the brunt of the weight when it comes to interaction, and obviously saving your ass when you're trying to win the game with also another blue card. So it's like it's a little tiresome. But Katara, the way we built her, I mean, we were just savages, right? Didn't we just like extra turn people to death?
we had, I think, like 7 extra turn spells in the deck, and then we ran, I think it was like 54 instants that interacted with people, and then like a couple value generator effects, and then I think 1 or 2 things that gave Qatar haste and protection. And then wisdom, because wisdom is really stupid with Katara
Yeah,
because it's
fly,
declaration of attack,
fly.
draw, discard, and then wisdom gives Katara flying mid combat.
Learn to fly. Yes, you are an airbender now. Dude, it worked so much. I feel like we knew it was going to be good, but like we were testing it and it was like, this is just ridiculous. At any rate, I really maybe would build her in person. She's really fun. I used to have just a collection of monocolored decks. She would be the blue deck.
Yeah,
And no hate on blue because she's just
that's
freaking fun to play, dude.
that's what you need to do now. You need to make a monocolor of each cEDH for each color. Like
Mm.
you got Oswald, and then you can have Katara, then you can have like Magda or Godo,
I used
and
to
then
do
you can have
Godo.
like
Yeah.
you just need like black and what is the other one? Black and green. So
Yeah. What's that
green,
color? Green. Green. Green.
yeah. I'm like I legitimately was like, wait, which colors have I said? I'm blanking. So black and green are the two that you'd need to figure out later, but you can you can probably figure something out very easy for black. And for green there's like a couple niche options, but I don't know if there's
Yeah.
like a mono green commander that people play, because I know black has like Carrick and things like that,
I guess I
and
do
I think I got
Spider
like one or
Gwen.
two
Do you
other ones. Yeah,
Spider Gwen
Gwenum.
now? Gwenum.
Yeah,
Gwenum.
Gwenum.
Gwenum. So Gwenum. Probably do that. Green. We've built some fun mono green decks. I don't know that Sandman would get there.
Hmm.
Nor would Tifa. We'll figure it out. I probably go back to Saval. Actually,
True.
is the Bro Storm better these days? I'm like, has there any?
People have said that Brostorm has been pretty good, so I'm just gonna believe people on that.
I'm sure. Like, I haven't seen it, but sure, sure.
Like, yeah, well, I mean, like, isn't that Japan's whole format right now? It's like just pseudo Brostorm. Because I looked into like a documentary on like Japan's cEDH format, and for them, they pretty much just said, "Hey, what if our entire combo is just like creatures, and then ways to make more mana off of creatures, so that we can loop that into more things and more things and more things, and we just abuse Gaia's Cradle for the win."
Mm.
And then I think that Teamer Brostorm is like the deck to beat in Japan. Whereas like with us, it's Thoracle.
I love that, dude. I want to play in the Japanese meta. Rog Sai. Congratulations to Mateus for top 16ing in a tourney this week.
Nice,
And
nice.
of course you're
I'm
welcome. But Roxai, I forgot that that's like your I felt like you typically take an agility tourney. But I know you've been talking up Roxai, so I guess you switched to making that your main for events. Is it just more conducive for the format right now to go quickly like that?
it, the format's like juggling between like more grindy value and then like more fast paced, because it's like when people are playing grindier value, people play more controlled. Like turbo beats the greedier control decks that beat the value based decks, and it's just kind of like a rotating rock paper scissors right now from what I've
Oh no
seen and
shit.
what I've heard from friends. Because I think TNT was the deck like a month or two ago, but now it's starting to become Rogsai again. So
Yeah.
it's jumping between the two.
Well, I like to hear people saying that it's speeding up again. I feel like ROG decks are always like inherently fast just due to the nature of having a zero CMC legendary in the command zone. But especially congratulations because that was your first time entering a tourney with Roxai. I feel like we've played you on Roxai when we did a Friday Night Magic, which is something I would love to do again. But I've played like 8 tournaments 6 times in Nigia. Okay, okay. Yeah, I feel like
I I'm trying to get into tournaments, and I want to get one win with Society, because I usually place relatively well when I do cEDH tournaments, but I'm like, I just want to enter and only play Society until I get one first placed win. And I'm not talking about big events, even
hmm.
if it's like a local store event. I just want that win with Society.
Honestly, I'm kind of happy to hear that, Chris. There being a push towards less interaction, which leaves space for decks like Appa, maybe. God, please, Oswald. I swear to God, the interaction is saved from my ass, and then like the Rog side deck just like chews everything up. It's like, dude, what is going on? And people get scared of value, I guess. But speaking of value, we should probably get the ball slowly rolling towards Appa.
It's really funny. We're not playing interaction. Next set comes out, everybody's playing guitar. He's has half of their deck as interaction.
Bro, but that's dude. Seriously, I would enter a tournament with Katara if provided they allow proxies. I got rid of all my blue cards like an idiot. But
If you ever do want to do that, I could just lend you the blue cards because I'm like I'm going to be playing Society for the foreseeable future. I
dude,
don't need my forces.
100%. I feel like I could rock because I don't know if you guys know this about me. I usually. I like I said, I don't detest blue in Commander, but I do think it's too high functioning for the format, and it's usually like what wins people games, realistically. But when I play any other format, sealed and draft and cube in particular, I'm always drafting blue. Like I'm always the control player. I was going to say other words there, but I'm always that player. And honestly, Katara looks like the funnest control beat value deck ever. So on that note, we've gotten to so much good shit from Avatar from the early spoils, and Appa was one of them. And he looks really good. I mean, 4 CMC for this effect in mono white, a color that is not traditionally known for ramp, maybe difficult to get there, but I don't think so with the double generic and double white. But we have a Bison ally, 3/4 body, flash, flying. I always forget about the flash here, which is actually relevant. When Appa enters, airbend any number of target non-land permanents you control. Basically, how that reads is that they are exiled. Excuse me. And when they're in exile, you can pay 2 generic to play them. Whenever you cast a spell from exile, create a 1/1 white ally creature token. You kind of see where this is going. But this is what we're cooking up today, and obviously would love all of your assistance on this, guys. These are, when we do these deck techs, make a blueprint for you guys to work off of, and we try to set up goals for the list and where we imagine it will land in the current bracket system. And I think that this could be pushed to high powered, if not cEDH. How do you feel?
Yeah, he's I think that outside of like Abdel, we haven't gotten like a mass exile and return commander in white, but Appa is kind of better than Abdel for the fact that you exile everything, but you can immediately return them with like a little delay to it in whatever way you can do by yourself. You have to pay for them, but cost reduction works, mana generation works. You can get around the fact that you have to pay to get things out. So this is like a weirdly better Abdel, because it turns out if you're replaying like Basalt Monolith or Thran Dynamo or Mana Vault or anything for 2 mana, you're netting mana. And if you're netting mana and then you play Restoration Angel to flicker Appa, you keep going. And then you just go infinite, make infinite 1/1s, play Ivory Wall, ETB draw a card, draw your deck.
Right. So how many I mean there's a couple of like ETB draw effects that we can just leverage in there. But what are the core flicker cards for the deck? This is a flicker deck. This is a deck that's just playing ETB, potentially LTB for value. I don't know if there's any leave the battlefield things that are in white that we might want to play with, but we could research that. But yeah, what are the main flicker effects for this?
So first, let me go through because I had a list of all of these before when I played Abdel, but I can find all of them. One is Restoration Angel. The other is... One's the Angel. The other is Felidar Guardian.
Yeah, that's...
And then the final one is relatively new.
If you're looking at the land base and it's goofy, it's from Oswald. But also there is a link to said deck in the chat description. So you can go over there for it. Sorry. What was the angel? Resto Angel?
Yeah, Restoration Angel, Felidar Guardian, and the other one is like...
Are any of these tutorable
like
so far?
Ramride Rescuer or something dumb like that. I can find it.
It's Ramride Rescuer? Did you just make up a name?
Yes.
That sounds like Outlaws of Thunder Junction.
Icewind Stalwart. There we go. Okay, so it's a Restoration Angel, but for non-warrior instead of instead of non-angel. The thing was, like, whenever I saw this, for some reason, I saw the shield as like a mount or something, so I thought it was like a guy riding a ram for like the longest time. So for some reason, ram something was stuck in my head.
Fair. The red green Atali. Did we ever brew the Atali when it came out? I mean, it looks good. This is the one that has
I
infect on the back and just.
Yeah, I think we didn't. We might have. It's been a while. It would have been a while.
It's hard.
Hey, Mateus, it's a warrior that does not like warriors. So
Yeah,
no
exactly.
Najeela for
I
you.
was literally gonna say like non-warriors were mentioned too, bro. But yeah, warrior was mentioned. Tiefling warrior. Anyway, so yeah, those three. Is he tutorable or any of these? Recruiter of the Guardable Felidar, right?
Yeah,
Is
you can find Felidar. Actually, no,
well, no,
is
recruiter.
he,
Recruiter of the guard is the defense
he's
value.
low toughness. I think he's low toughness.
Not that low. Sorry, Resto Angel. I'm operating on a very little sleep here, so if I yawn, excuse me. Why does
The other things you can do though is Ashnod's Altar with Appa, because whenever you cast something from the graveyard, you make a 1/1 ally that you can sacrifice to Ashnod's Altar to keep going as well.
Is there any other
So that's
mana generator we can leverage in the same way? Ashnod's is like the obviously the most appealing.
we could do Phyrexian Altar, but it's not that efficient.
Mm.
We
So
can't do that.
Chromatica, I'm sorry, I did want to look at Chromatic Orrery. You did mention this.
Yeah,
So it is 7 mana, so it's a little bit to get on the field. But you may spend mana as though or mana of any color. Generates 5. If you're going to flicker things, yeah, this in fact will make infinite generic by itself, and then you can draw your deck.
you can draw your deck. It's probably the best outlet because
Yeah,
also Coveted Jewel is another good one for similar
yeah.
reasons.
Coveted. Well, how does the draw function on Coveted Jewel? It's just ETB, right?
ETB draw 3.
Yeah. Um. Yeah. So in the same way, I think that this pays for it. Well, in the same way, this will pay for itself and be mana positive, and then, well,
You can do like a pseudo storm thing with that. Just kind of keep paying
yeah.
1, draw 3 over and over and over again.
I mean, that'll help you. We probably want both. I don't think it's infinite by itself, the jewel, though. If we're trying to flicker the angel or whatever, flicker the angel and then flicker the stone, like we're not going to be able to do both in the same turn. No, Chromatic Orrery is good. I don't know that we will see a better outlet, right? Like, that's the biggest add mana / draw
Yep,
that we have.
it's good.
Yeah, both are good. We'll do Coveted Jewel. Coveted Jewel. We might even have this. Might even be a deck where Fomori Vault works for like the search.
Um, I am trying to see if there's like a weird tutor in white that's like tutor and angel very specifically.
I bet you there's a Tutor and Angel card in white.
I don't think there is.
That's insane to me. We have so many things that like tutor up demons and shit. Like we don't have anything to dragons, like very specific creature types. There's got to be one for angels. I just won't. I won't believe you, man.
We have so many tutor legendaries in white, but
Sorry, I'm just looking at these. I haven't looked at these alternative arts for Asha's Altar. They look freaking great. I still have the OG one, and I have like one of these in foil. The steel one. I didn't know that there's a brown one though. So Ashnod's Altar. We're killing the bodies we get from the exiled cards, and that's how we bring them back. But we need the flicker to do the Appa every single time. So it's just those three. What are our other value pieces that we want to leverage? That I feel like this is one of those decks where you could inherently add cards that don't function outside of a combo because your gut is telling you that's why you need them. But I would prefer to operate with cards that just work well in the deck, which I can't think of many. Like what just has consequential value that can help us win the game that is leveraged in every white deck. Go like it.
Thinking about it, one thing that we could do is we can also use Nim Deathmantle with Appa, I think, to kind of keep digging and keep going.
It is
Just have
4, but yeah.
Yeah, we can sacrifice Appa to Ashnod's Altar and try to use that to keep going.
That's interesting.
That kind of works.
That's interesting. It won't see itself for those curious, like on the on the generating a body. White doesn't really have a good reanimate body, right?
Karmic Guide.
Oh yeah. Well, that gives us two. We could technically Karmic Guide Nim Deathmantle. That's just value though. Like if we killed both Karmic Guide and Appa and brought them both back with Ashnod's Altar, that would give us the 4 mana, right? And then we can bring them back. Airbend. Wait,
Yeah.
is there?
Also, we should be running the Airbend cards as well in the deck. Just the things that say ETB Airbend, so we can run Aang Airbending
Oh yeah,
Master,
yeah, yeah. Because that's
um,
another flicker. You're totally right.
and Aang the Last Airbender.
Uh, I thought it was double A's. Airbending.
Is there another thing that just hold on? I'm just gonna type in Airbend. Um, those are the only two things that we have that Airbend so far outside of Appa.
The Last Airbender and Airbending Master.
Yep.
Okay. Sun Titan. Let's talk through some of these lines. What is the Nim Deathmantle play?
So with Nim Deathmantle and Karmic Guide, let me pull up Karmic Guide as well, so that I'm on the same page as
Sure,
everyone.
I'll put Karmic Guide on the screen.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm assuming we all
So
know Karmic Guide,
when
but
Karmic Guide enters, you return a creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. So with Karmic Guide, you can sacrifice Appa to Ashnod's Altar, then you can play Karmic Guide, get Appa back, or probably the better way of doing it is play Karmic Guide, make the 1/1 token, sacrifice Appa, sacrifice the 1/1 token. Karmic Guide will enter, bring back Appa enters, exiles Karmic Guide, repeat, repeat, repeat. You make infinite mana that way, then you make infinite 1/1s. So Ashnod's Altar, Karmic Guide does the thing.
dude, look, do you see the flavor text on this Secret Lair Karmic Guide? How did I miss
You don't
this?
call it necromancy, call it revival of vintage creatures.
Dude, but the art is outstanding.
Yeah,
I usually play the OG version. Holy shit. I didn't know this existed. Okay, well, hey, cool. Sorry. Karmic Guide's gonna go in.
yeah. We also should probably add in like Helm of Awakening and other cost reducers that just say our stuff costs cheap. Um,
Like activated abilities?
no,
Are you trying to
Helm of
cost
Awakening is your spells cost one less to cast. So casting stuff off Airbending costs one instead of
I'm
two.
sorry. It's a casting cost. You're right. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. I thought for some reason I thought they it was an activated like 2
Nope.
cost colon put this on the field or whatever. Okay.
There has to also be things that say cards you cast from exile cost less, but
I
I don't know if
no.
they're in
Let's
white.
let's look that up. Let's look that up. Um, there's the embalmer's tools that work for shit from your graveyard. I just put Helm of the Host, but I'm sorry, Helm of Awakening, but I'm not like high on Helm of Awakening.
I mean,
Um,
usually we're playing Helm of Awakening and trying to end the game.
dude, a guy gave me that Karmic Guide for free for my dude. Thank them. That is the coolest art for Karmic Guide, easily. That is from the City Styles to Secret Lair. Okay. Yeah, honestly, they released so many Secret Lairs. I haven't really kept tabs on all of them, but I don't know. I'm like looking at the Sony stuff right now, and I'm like, do I need Ghost of Tsushima? Do I need the Kratos cards, the God of War cards? I don't think so.
All you need is boy.
Boy, dude, I love the games though. Yeah. See,
Boy,
that's
when did you learn waterbending?
yeah. You need to learn how to airbend. It's just the best. It's generically good. Sorry. What are we doing?
Looking for more cost reduction. Now, we could use the good old-fashioned stone calendar if we wanted. It's 5 mana, your spells cost 1 less to cast.
Ooh.
5 mana is a lot, even if straight up colorless.
Wait, it's which one? The Aztecan calendar? The
Stone Calendar.
That's not the one I'm thinking about. The win the game one though.
No, no, no. You're thinking of Millennial Calendar, I think.
Yeah,
Something
yeah.
like that.
I got a few. Did you see the new demonic tutor? No. Justin was telling me he saw like this for sale though. He was asking me if I wanted to buy it. Well, actually, here we'll play the guessing game. You guys can guess how much this card cost. So I need to put my phone on Do Not Disturb.
Stone Calendar or the new Demonic Tutor?
No, so yeah, the new Demonic Tutor was on screen. I'll put it back up, and then I'll show you guys the one I have. I like the one I have a lot. It's $200 for the secret. That doesn't make sense. Anyway, sorry. How much do you think this altar cost? And do you like it?
Not really my cup of tea, but I wouldn't say like it's a bad altar. It's just not my art style.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't like that they put this on the Liliana art for the card. Because I actually really like the Liliana art for Demonic Tutor. But take a guess. How much? Yeah, I was gonna put a poll up. How much do you think that card cost?
Since it's a full altar, like full art altar, it's probably on the more expensive side.
Okay. So what's more expensive for you? He asked me if I wanted to buy it, and I'm like,
cost of the Demonic Tutor and the altar.
Correct.
Right.
It is the value of the card plus the artist's work. Normally, you just provide the card and they charge you, I guess, but it depends.
Yeah.
I have this art.
I don't know the price of Demonic Tutor. Actually, I'm gonna look up Demonic Tutor. Just to get, like,
typical DT. Oh my god, they're above 40 on average.
Yeah, so it's like average price is about 60.
But they put it over the Lily art. Come on, man.
Yeah, I'll say I'll guess like 120.
Okay. 300. Okay. It's 190. So like right in between you guys. 190 is not horrible, honestly. The cost of altars it varies. I own this one though. I think this one goes the hardest, dude. The fucking floating skulls / demon holding this child's head to this.
It was
book.
over that art of the
Liliana. No, the Liliana Vess and like the one demon she swore her fealty to or something.
Oh, like the yeah.
Kofet. Yeah. I just like that art. I like that art. I have a soft spot for
the red DT as opposed to like the OG DT.
Yeah, but the OG DT is pretty dope too. I think this Commander Masters version goes.
I've jokingly referred to the OG DT as the demonic Jehovah's Witness. Like it looks like he's just like
going door to door.
Yeah, like just hello, can we talk to you about our Lord and Savior, Satan?
What about the Wind Crystal, man?
I do have to say that the like white demon with the Necronomicon, the one that you were showing before, that is like my favorite demonic tutor art. Like the one of like the person reading the book with the purple.
Oh yeah. Remember
coming out?
I pulled the foil version of that. I still have it back there. Dude, it's so good. I was gonna get like traded initially, but I'm like, I really like Donato's work. This is probably one of his best cards. Like I just gonna hold on to this. I'm glad I did. It's such a cool DT. I need to make I need to make Gwenem so I can just throw this in there. That'll be the only bling I have in it. But okay,
I also like both of the Strixhaven demonic tutors. The black and white one with like the Japanese blood painting art style in the background, and then the Nicobolus one with like is that Nicobolus?
It is for sure.
No, it's a demon. It's just the stained glass art, I guess. Is
Kratos is in the middle of that one. Kratos was already in the game. Kind of looks like Kratos in the middle.
Oh, true, yeah.
Anyway, they've made some dope DT art. And speaking of dope art, Wind Crystal. Do we care to include Wind Crystal? It's a white spell cost reduction. Do the cards in Exile with Airbend, they would benefit from white spells cast, right?
Correct. I would rather have what's Pearl Medallion over the Wind Crystal, but the Wind Crystal would not be a bad addition potentially. The question is, what are we going to be casting most of the time? And I think if we're just going for like a creature with ETB effects, so yeah, Pearl Medallion, Wind Crystal, they're both probably good. We can also probably go for Cloud Key for similar reasons.
Do you want to include like stuff like the anvil as well?
Semblance Anvil.
Because that would make it
Sure,
free.
sure.
Am I
Yeah, because we
mistaken?
can usually find. We're in white. We don't have a lot of card draw. Exiling a card to hand does actually
Yeah,
hurt a lot more than like every other color.
but it would make it free.
Yes, if we exiled the correct things, like
It's just a
creatures
creature.
would be free, but artifacts wouldn't. Usually, yeah. Let's go for Semblance
I
Anvil.
feel like
Semblance Anvil should be
I
fine.
feel like semblance anvil might be key here because like I'm thinking to myself, oh cool, I've got Pearl Medallion. I'm gonna be playing for value, or I have Phyrexian Altar out, which we could add. Then I'm breaking even, and we can continue play lines. But provided we have Flicker creature. So I almost feel like a semblance anvil, a well timed semblance anvil, can maybe be best because it requires less things. Like we don't need the altars. Do we want Phyrexian Altar? By the way, now that I'm talking about it,
It's basically a cost reduction of one.
yeah. If you really look at it,
Sure,
yeah.
sure.
Yeah, because the bodies we're probably not going to keep. Are there other ways to leverage those bodies we're getting? That
Skull Clamp.
yep. I'm just like, there's got to be more to this. Actually, that's how we win the game. You make the infinite mana, and then to the point where you can have the excess bodies just come into play, and then you can use the mana to clamp the bodies. Yeah, I like that. I'm sorry. So Wolf mentioned a card that makes opponent spells cost 2 more from anywhere other than their hand. It's from Thunder Junction. I don't.
Uh, Aven Interrupter.
Yeah or nay?
Aven Interrupter. Good old bird.
Wait, Wolf, I don't remember this. Does anyone remember the old claymation where Satan comes to the door? No. No, I don't. But I'm picturing it like the Jack Frost one. Okay, so I got Skull Clamp. What else is there? I'm gonna
Uh,
save and continue so you guys have like a list to follow.
do
So,
we want like the random cheap creatures that just say ETB draw card? Like Spirited Companion, just the 1/1 doggo that says ETB draw card for 2 mana.
hold up. Wait. Well, non-land permanent, right?
Correct.
Appa only targets our things, correct?
Correct.
Do any of these other airbenders target our opponent's things?
They do. Aang does. Both of the Aangs, I think, do.
Can they target just permanents or non-land?
Non-land, I believe, for both.
Okay. I like where your head is at, Wolf. Wolf is suggesting like the increasing the cost of things played from anywhere plus airbending to make things cost 4 for your opponents to replay.
If Appa could just airbend everything out of existence, he
Bro.
would be toxic.
Bro. You're all going for a ride. You're all going for a ride.
Oh,
No
you
one's coming
replayed
back.
your whole board? That's so cool. I flicker Appa.
You'll get there again. You'll get there again. Oketra's Monument. Yeah, let's keep talking cost reducers while we're here. Sorry. But
Yeah,
Oketra,
Ketra's Monument also makes more 1/1s when you cast things, so
yes.
Ketra's Monument is just really good.
Oh. Oh.
Isn't Ketra's Monument and Ronus Monument of Ronus like the two best?
Yeah.
Like people play those in decks that don't even run that color.
Wait, do we want the other monument?
No, Ronus, we're not running Ronus in this. Ronus is in there because he gives +2/+2 to a creature when you cast a creature. So with Ronus, you would be able to buff something in like red or white or something, but we don't want that for here. It's just a Ketra's Monument.
Sorry, I just want to take a quick gander at all of the things cost less. I'm sorry, did I add your Pro Medallion? You brought it up earlier. I did. Okay.
I don't know if we did, but we should have it.
I did indeed. I did. I might take Helm of Awakening out, my guy.
I'd like Helm of Awakening.
You still do?
Because if we hit it for artifacts, it's really good with Manifold and Basalt Monolith and everything.
Are we playing Mom, Mother of Moms? Wait. What do you mean MOM? Wait, March of Machines?
Oh, I think that's isn't that what people call the Elishnorn?
Oh
Or do you mean Mother of Runes?
no. He not if it's punctuated like that. right? I don't think so. Activated abilities cost 2 more. That's not cost less. That's not cost less at all.
It's the one Elshnorn that says double your ETBs and then torp orb your opponent's ETBs.
Elish Norn.
People usually refer to her as mom.
You're right. It's
In addition to
twice.
Mother of Runes, but like the
Oh, did I also add the cloud key you brought up?
yeah, Elshnorn, I was right.
Do we want Ellie Norn?
um
Her full her,
like we
her
use
full name is
ETBs, but our
Ellie.
ETBs are pretty much target Appa, do the thing.
Yeah.
So not sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Foundry Inspector. You want your artifacts to cost less, sir? Well, I mean, are we using KCI? Are we trying to get Ashnods and KCI involved here? Not that we can sacrifice the bodies that are
Our
generated.
allies are not our allies are not artifacts, unfortunately.
Oh, never mind. No. That was a dumb question. Is it not like we're not doing Teshar things with our artifacts? There's no repeatable artifact lines. We don't need the Foundry Inspector.
Well, I mean, Appa is historic, but I don't think that that's doing the thing.
No, probably not. Angel spells you cast cost 2 less.
No.
Okay.
We've one angel in the deck, and I don't think that number's changing in the future.
I didn't know there was a new artifact spell reducer. Voyager Quick Welder?
That's the billboard, right?
Hmm?
Oh no, I'm thinking of the
Nice little dude with tools.
the white one. Yes, yeah, him.
That's
Yeah,
dope. That's just went over my head. Creature spells of
yeah.
chosen type cost 2 less to cast. Or is this Incubator?
We have to choose a creature type, which is the issue. So like, it would have to be angel, or it would have to be tiefling or warrior or whatever.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm probably done with that. Like, I don't think anything else is playable. The Wind Crystal is maybe even like pushing it a little too far for me cost wise, but we can run the Wind Crystal. Glaring Flesh Racker.
Oh yeah, when you cast a colorless spell, you make a 1/1 Eldrazi token. So the spells we cast aren't colorless, but
No.
It could be like a way to cast our artifacts over and over and over again. So I don't hate it, but
Search for Glory. I totally forgot that tutor existed. Yeah.
Isn't Search for Glory still just search a legendary?
Creature or just legendary?
It's a legendary creature, saga, or snow permanent, I believe.
Legendary card.
Huh?
Hell yeah.
But even then, like, what's the legendary we're searching for?
Chromatic Gorery. Also, the Angs are really good here because the Angs will let us do the thing. And
yeah, the Angs are the answer. Yeah, we should probably add in a couple of the legendary tutors.
Actually, the Recruiter of the Guard does work on one of those Angs, presumably, right? I didn't actually look at them. Or do they have big butts, all these boys? Okay, not Airbending Master. Did not either of them. No, we have the last Airbender. Who's the 3-2? And then what was the other one we added? Airbending Master?
Yeah, Bending Master and Last Airbender.
Okay, we can grab Last Airbender with we can grab Last Airbender with the Recruiter.
Yeah.
Also, just to put Esper Sentinel in while I'm here. Sorry, just thinking of cards.
We can run the Sarima via the spacecraft in white that says ETB search a legendary creature, put it to hand.
Spell Sarima again. Is it is it like
Seriema? So it's Eriema.
The Sarima. Sold. Bot. Let's go. Glaring Fleshraker. Should we God Eternal Oketra? You're looking up body generators. I honestly don't dislike this.
I have a hard time finding Ashnod's Altar, so I'm not entirely sure. We could theoretically run Oswald to help find Ashnods more consistently, but
yeah. Oh, I mean, we're for sure running Enlightened Tutor, and then there's good aura searchers. It's really just Oswald, bro. Like, isn't there a new artifact birthing pod that's not Oswald? Am I making this up?
The blue one?
Oh, that's yeah. It's blue. Yeah, it's blue. I think you're right.
Oh, if it was colorless, I would be very happy. I'd be throwing that in a lot of
I thought
decks
it was white for whatever reason. Because like, what's
because the other one is white, which makes sense.
yeah, yeah.
But they wanted to give Arkham some love because blue needs to do everything too.
Well, blue also has like the lion's share of good artifact tutors. I think they're
Yeah.
trying to lean white towards auras and enchantments, but it's like no one gives a shit about auras and enchantments, man. Sorry. Oh, I was thinking of this deck more on the level of casual ETB deck with powerful synergy combo potential. Oh, yeah, no. I mean, we're trying to take it. We haven't established like a baseline for this yet, but we are trying to take this like high powered competitive if we can. I just want to see like how far we can stretch this strategy. The deck is kind of like higher on the curve though, so but also remember that like when Appa flickers a mana vault, like that's mana positive. When you flicker the Grim Monolith, that's mana positive. Like there's a lot of stuff we'll get to play with that's just really good in the deck. Like I'll put Mana Vault and Grim Monolith in here, right? Because those will help us go infinite. Am I mistaken? Like if we if
Manifold, Grim Monolith, Basalt Monolith.
yeah,
We
we
can
could
also probably get away with like Thran Dynamo and Gilded Lotus, maybe. Those are more on the maybe list than the definite list for me.
I will put the Grim Monolith or sorry, Basalt Monolith. Do we want to add any mesmeric lines?
Well, we're
Could
not.
does
No, because
Savine's
Basalt Monolith,
Reclamation win the game? Can
Basalt Monolith is just good as a battery.
okay.
That's one with Appa later.
Monastery Mentor. Whenever you cast a spell, create a 1/1 monk warrior.
No. Currently, what we're trying to look for is outlets for doing flicker things. I
Right.
think.
Yeah. Well, we do. So these are all good suggestions, by the way. But it's interesting because there's a lot of moving parts here. The more we talk about it, so we have mana positive rocks. We have cost reducers. And these are all ways to just make sure that we're coming out on top when we flicker things in and out, right? Because we want to be mana positive on the back end so that we can do other things with our time. And now we sort of just need outlets, really.
Yeah, so like helpful hunter lets us draw a card as well. I want creatures that do like ETB draw cards, and then theoretically just something we could potentially loop, even if it's just like a creature that says ETB deal 1 damage. Like we theoretically could do Walking Ballista or Triskelion or something.
yeah. Walking Bliss is the easiest, right?
Yeah, Triskelion is not hard since we're running Karmic Guide, and if we're flickering Karmic Guide infinitely, Triskelion can just do the thing, and we can have something else loop with Appa instead of Karmic Guide.
True.
We can also just Blasting Station. We're making infinite 1/1s.
True. Skull Clamp is an outlet to Blasting Station. Excuse me, or walking. Why don't we just do Blasting Station, Walking Ballista? Like those are our outlets. We do need draw, but we can add components to. Actually, is there a world where we play like the ETB creatures that find equipment and then like just leverage them to get tools out, like Nim Deathmantle, Skull Clamp, stuff like that?
My only issue is with Nim Deathmantle, it doesn't exactly do anything unless we have a sack outlet, and Skull Clamp is good. I
Nim
like
might be
Skull
cut. I
Clamp
feel like
just
Nim. I
Skull Clamp.
feel like Nim might be cut. That line is not as efficient, I think, as some of the other things we could be doing.
Yeah, because finding Ashton's altar is hard.
Sorry, but so the thing I'm struggling with is I just want to make sure like those outlets are playable beyond just being outlets. But let me look at Light Soul Inquisitor really quick. When this creature, this was a really good card if I remember. When this creature enters, each opponent exiles a card from their hand and may play that card for as long as it remains exiled. Each spell cast this way costs 1 more to cast. If we're just you just want to flicker this,
exiling everybody's hands and just saying, "Haha, everything costs 1 more, and we know your hand."
You're just being an asshole, is what you're saying. Actually,
I mean, to be fair, it's not a horrible turn
no,
one play with
bro,
the 1 mana.
this is like pretty good. That's kind of funny, dude. I mean, we're paying 1 white and then it's 2 generic afterwards when we flicker it back in.
Also, I just want to say we should probably add the most competitively named card ever. Anti-casual Vestige.
Hmm.
It's
Yeah.
anti-casual. It's that competitive.
Wait, I'm sorry. Wait, what is that? Is this an actual card you're telling me
This
about?
is an actual card.
Anti
It's actually good in this deck.
anti casual. I'm sorry. Spell this.
So it's anti-casual, exactly as you think it would be spelled in one word, and
Okay.
Vestige, Vestige.
Anti-causal
Oh,
vestige.
it's causal.
Sorry. No,
I
you're good. You're
keep
good. I
reading
was
it as
gonna.
casual. Anti-causal vestige. That's my bad.
No, it's funny though.
I'm dyslexic. Oh my gosh.
No, I like it. I prefer anti-casual.
Anti-casual is
Fuck
funny.
your casual
Anti-causal makes
shit.
more sense for being in the edge of eternity. Ignore me. I'm stupid.
Yeah.
Still, I like the card. When it leaves the battlefield, draw a card and put a permanent from your hand into play that costs less than or equal to the number of lands you control.
Oh,
Um,
that's kind of
and put it
dope.
onto the battlefield tapped. So this can theoretically just draw us a card, play land, draw, play land, draw, play land until you eventually go draw, play an Ang, or draw, play Felidar Guardian.
Hmm. Sorry, I'll put the anti-causal vestige. This card's
Oh
really
yeah,
cool.
Dranith Magistrate.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, if we're doing that to yeah, dude, Lightstall Inquisitor into Dranith next turn.
Is mean.
You're just
Yeah.
a dick. And then like I'm gonna flicker Lightstall Inquisitor now. Because it's funny, like when Lightstall Inquisitor leaves the battlefield, they don't get shit back. It's always exiled. Dude,
Yeah.
that's nasty. That's nasty, right? And like you're kind of forced because you want your lands to enter untapped. So you're kind of forced to give up like the thing is they probably give up interaction if we're being real, which just leaves people free to go off, which is kind of annoying, but I hope it doesn't bite us in the ass.
Well, the funny thing is, if you don't have Dranith Magistrate, people will exile combo cards or like tutors or random things
Oh,
because
yeah,
they
yeah, yeah.
want their interaction to be lower cost.
Moonsilver Key finds us which
Any artifact, pretty much. It's Ashnod's Altar. It finds Ashnod's Altar.
is it for artifacts? I thought it was for lands.
Any mana ability
Oh,
artifact
yeah. Because yeah, those count totally. Good old reliable knowledge pool, Dranith Magistrate. I'm sorry. Let me look up Starfield Shepherd because I really like the art, and we can talk about it as well. But sorry, keep making suggestions though. These are all good cards, and obviously we're gonna suss out what we want to do. But when this creature enters, search your library for a basic playing card and/or creature card, and then a value 1 or less. Reveal, put it into your hand, then shuffle. Warp cost of 2. So the idea would be that this would sort of land tax our basics out, or this would be a way to. This would get our Lightstall Inquisitor. I'm going to run Lightstall Inquisitor. I've been wanting to play it, and if there ever
is
a deck,
Moonsilver Key 1 mana, or is it 2?
Two. Why?
Because this doesn't it find a permanent, or no? It's a creature. Never mind.
Yeah, it's 2. Creature card with mana value 1 or less.
Yeah.
Yeah, Moonsilver Key is 2. I like where your head's at though. How's the build going, guys? Trickster, good. No, it's
a whole lot of finicky parts, but it should be good.
I'm sorry. Do we run Cloud?
Just good old ETB find equipment.
Yeah, the mercenary. He's pretty gas.
Let's see. So it would be. Do we run what's it called? The pre-war formal wear. Do we do anything with pre-war formal wear? If it brought back something that cost 4 less, then the answer would be yes. But the fact that it's 2 or less, the answer is not as much.
Do you want pre-war formal wear? Only because it's not. Oh wait. Does pre-war formal wear? Do we want to run? Is there any reason to run like a Leonin Relic Order line in this deck? Anything like that? Or is that too far aside from like what we should be doing?
I don't think we need those. Do we run Fiend Hunter stuff?
I was literally about to look that up.
Weird Abdel packages with Appa.
Yeah. Can you? So okay, yeah.
If you have 2 Fiend Hunters and Appa, you can keep exiling one of the Fiend Hunters with Appa, returning the other Fiend Hunter, exiling Appa. Then when you play this Fiend Hunter, exile this Fiend Hunter, it returns Appa. So as long as you can pay the 2, you can keep going over and over and over and over and over again.
What are
However, you won't be making 1/1s that entire time, but you'll reset your whole board with Appa and theoretically make mana with Mana Rocks. Maybe.
let me
I
sideline
like it less
the
than Abdel.
Fiend Hunter. Yeah, we're gonna go with the OG art. Gonna go with the OG art here, guys. Okay. Sorry. What are the win lines so far? Such good question.
Have something that just draws us cards. Theoretically, we draw our entire deck. We can play it out, get infinite mana with Appa, and then we either win with Walking Ballista or Blasting Station with our infinite 1/1s. We just need one of the weird infinite loops with Appa, and then something that says ETB draw card to be in play.
Bro, when did we get this one? Are you looking at the? Have you seen this cloud art for Midgard Mercenary? Is this that's a promo, right?
That's from the other Final Fantasy set that's going to be coming out for Christmas. I think they're doing like a mini set.
Damn. Well, this art's fucking fire. I probably play that one. I like the one with the chocobo, but I like the PlayStation disc art. That's probably my favorite, but realistically, this one looks freaking awesome. Okay, so let's just can we just define what tutors we want? I put Enlightened Tutor, I put Ranger Captain of Eos. He has 2 very good targets. What else do we want tutor wise in this deck?
Wait, do we have any good Planeswalkers?
Flicker them
kind of well with Planeswalkers.
Yeah, no, it just so long as it's not land, bro. Actually, are there? When you look that up, let me look up some enchantments, like just decent enchantments. I can't think of any. Can't think of any in white. Sorry. Yoink, yoink. Recruiter of the Guard, correct. I did put that one in. Let me save and continue. So if you guys follow along with the deck list on your own browser, you should be able to see everything. We only have 59 cards in the deck. This is... I don't know why this one's getting difficult.
Well, to be fair, we haven't done interaction. We haven't added in mana rocks and everything, so it'll probably speed up once we do that. Man, there's a lot less Planeswalkers in just mono white than I thought there would be.
The Wanderer from the Phyrexian set might be good. They call me the Wanderer. Yeah, I'm the Wanderer. Actually,
beginning of the end step. Wanderer's exile and return at the beginning of the end step, which is kind of
what about token duplication? We haven't even thought about things that might duplicate our 1/1s. Because that's
1/1/1 to recast the next thing, which would give us 1/1/1.
What do you mean? What?
So Ashnod's Altar would make it so that every 1/1 cast the next thing, which gives us another 1/1 off of Appa. So it's already like self-fulfilling. Making more 1/1s would make it so that we get infinite mana, but if we're recasting everything infinitely, then that's usually infinite mana because we just need a mana rock.
Right. No, you're right. You're right. Even if it's like an Arcane Signet, so long as we have the mana up front to pay for it, we can play it, go up 1 white, and then
we can use Tezzeret Cruel Captain to get all of the fast mana out of our deck and find Mana Vault. And he also untaps Mana Vault, so him with Appa is kind of infinite because he himself is functionally a Mana Vault.
Honestly, maybe we run a Planeswalker tutor for Cruel Captain. Nah, we got to have like one more Planeswalker for that to be viable.
But... I mean, we could run Ugin Eye of the Storms. He just has a +0, make 3 mana. And when you cast it, you exile a thing.
Yeah, sold.
He's he also's gain 3 life and draw a card, so he could be he's our mana rock or he's our draw
Outlet
effect.
brought. I got the dope ass version of this card. It's sold. I usually make choices based off art. You'll find, but also that's great. It's no. Thinking about Planeswalkers is a good idea. This is completely untapped territory. I think Tezzeret makes sense. I think Ugin makes sense, and we're not using like Arena Rector or anything. What do we want to use?
If you want to be that guy, you could have Karn liberated as a win con. Just exile all of our opponents' hands and boards, including their lands.
Dude, isn't this like played in what format plays like Karn liberated as like the deck?
Modern Tron, very specifically, just Modern Tron.
That's so fucked.
I don't think that we do that, but I think that's funny.
That's funny as hell. Ugin is an outlet. Yeah, Ugin's a great call. Who brought up Planes? Was it you, Will? Were you the one?
That was me. Because I was
Good on you.
Because my mind went like, oh, we can do some of the Abdel things. Then I'm like, no, Abdel stacks everything in like a weird trigger setup. So we need to like pause, have him like a priority, then do a thing. Then I'm like, what cards work well if you have like a pause to do things? I'm like, Planeswalkers. Yeah.
That's so funny, dude. Yeah, no, those two are going to be killer. So much so that I do want to look up like Planeswalker tutors real quick. Okay, call the Gatewatch. That's what I was thinking. That was the Lobia one.
Because with Tezzeret, you just downtick him, get Mana Vault, play Appa, exile both of them, return both of them, and then you just uptick Tezzeret to untap Mana Vault, and then you're gaining 6 mana off of both of those, and you're paying 4 for them. So they can theoretically set up a loop.
What do you think about, this is so weird, what do you think about Urza's Silex as the way to tutor? It's so expensive. This is a bad card. I just like the interaction, and that's why I'm bringing this up. Urza's Silex is 3 mana. When Urza's Silex is
from the battlefield, you can pay 2. That's funny. That is kind of funny that it works so well with this.
With Appa, but that's like you're spending 5 mana to find the thing, and then you can recast it for 2. No, you should ignite the beacon before you do that, dude. Ignite the beacon finds both of them at instant speed.
Yeah.
Do we want to do that? No.
I hate it, but
I do. Would you rather just call the Gatewatch so we can find one of them? It's 3 mana, but with our cost reducers, like what's that?
I think it's called the Gatewatch. I think it's almost always going to be Tezzeret.
Yeah. Call the Gatewatch. We're adding some funk to this deck. We're adding some like odd cards. I'm liking where this is going though. Speaking of odd cards, Soul Ring. I know it's sort of fallen out of fashion, but
we can also. This is a weird one, but it's honestly not bad because it's both a cost reducer and a draw engine. Ugin the Ineffable.
Oh yeah. Well, so this was brought up. The War of the Spark Ugin. So it will work with some things. Yes, like our mana rocks are just like, they're just free.
Also, both of our Planeswalkers.
Actually, yes. Do we ignite the beacon? No, just kidding.
Honestly, I don't hate it.
Yeah. Maybe
the reason why I like Ugin the Ineffable a lot is because we can keep just upticking him over and over and over and over and over again, and then we can airbend the tokens to get the card in hand.
Yeah. Well, wait. Is that how that functions? Exile the top card of your library face down, and then we Appa the token.
It says whenever you create a 2/2 colorless spirit token, when that token leaves, you put the exile card to your hand. So you just draw.
It's just draw. Yeah, that's true. Good.
He's also removable.
No,
he downticks for 3 to blow something up, and you can keep recurring that with Appa.
No, good call on the target permanent.
Yeah.
Oh, that's one of more colors. Yeah. Oh, I don't know. I was like, if you could just do that.
He's not that broken, Patrick.
No, melt their shit. He's 6 mana. I'm like, come on, guy. Yeah. But with the cost reduction business, it's pretty dope. Ugin's Nexus? No.
Is it when it is put into the graveyard you may exile it?
If Ugin's Nexus would be put into a graveyard from the battlefield, instead exile it and take an extra turn. Ooh. Are there any there's no extra turn shenanigans here. I'm trying to think of like odd interactions. Now that we're talking about like what is it called? What is it called? Manifesting like the top of your deck.
Manifest destiny.
Yeah, I'm like, what are some interactions that
Um,
only Appa or Airbenders, I guess, can do?
Manifest Dread and Manifest. Those are the two things that you can kind of abuse with Appa,
Well,
which
Ugin,
honestly
this one's
not bad because if
yeah.
we are manifesting and morphing and all those good things, we are cheating things.
Boys, we're gonna ignite the beacon. Got to put this one in foil, bro. Okay. See if there's a pre-release version of that. Does Helm of Awakening make things infinite easier? Technically, yes, right?
Yeah, because it makes it so that for the airbending cost, we're just paying one instead of two, which for our mana rocks makes it a lot easier to net mana and go infinite.
Yeah, right. Like Soul Ring becomes a new way to go infinite and stuff. Also, Japanese
Ye-
Ugin the Ineffable is awesome. What?
Uh,
Wait. Is it
scroll
this? Is it? Well, this is English. Wait. Oh, well, this is a Japanese artist. This one looks fucking dope. This is what you're talking about? I didn't know this existed either. I knew these existed. These ones. Um, damn, dude.
So we
It's
can do
dope.
Scroll
What
of
the
Fate, which is just
fuck is that?
tap manifest a card from your hand. So we
Oh,
put our most expensive permanent from hand face down, and then we replay it for two off of Appa.
what's it called again? Scroll of Fate.
Scroll of Fate.
So legitimately, like chromatic orrery stuff like that. Okay. So yeah. This is what I want to talk about. Are there any other ways we can cheese things into play to include like our planeswalkers and stuff?
Um, Light form. ETB, it becomes an aura and enchants to a creature, and you manifest the top card of your library, then attach this to that creature.
Hmm.
So that's just a thing that we can keep flickering with Appa that lets us manifest the top card over and over and over and over and over again.
Do you want to leverage that?
It's not bad. We also have Unsettling Twins, ETB Manifest Dread. It's just a 4 mana 2/2.
Wait, I gotta look that up. Twins.
Twins. Also, if you want an equipment that does good stuff, you have Conductive Machete, 4 mana for an artifact equipment that says when this equipment enters Manifest Dread, then attach this equipment to that creature. +2/+1. So if we keep flickering that with Appa, we keep digging deeper and deeper and deeper.
Oh, that's interesting. We don't even. Uh, I like this. Do I like this better than the twins?
I like both. Both are just good, and Machete's easier to tutor. So if we find both, we dig deeper, dig faster.
They're kind of expensive, man.
I mean, yeah, but theoretically, they're getting replayed for two.
True.
We also should probably just run instant speed flicker effects just to get value off of Appa here and there.
I know I like
Because
that.
I think our game plan here is just have things that dig deeper to keep going.
Also, it's just like a good form of protection for Appa in particular, like because it'll you know you can reuse things for value and then also get them out of harm's way. Sure. Which ones do you want? Um, there's a couple of good ones. I mean, ephemerate.
The 1 mana ones are good, like Cloud Shift, Ephemerate, those kind of things.
Yeah.
Um, is it just Cloud Shift and Ephemerate are the only one cost
It
ones?
might just name me one cost flicker effects in white.
I think it's just
There's
those
no
two.
way. No, there's no
Oh,
way. There's one
also,
more.
I completely forgot about this, and this is definitely something we should run. Relic of Legends,
What's
another
it do?
pseudo cost reducer.
Wait, I just thought of what is it called? Ancestral statue to its owner's hand? No, we don't want that. Do we want that? Does ancestral
It
statue?
returns Appa to our hand, but we have to full cast Appa
No.
over and over and over again.
Yeah. I mean, this. No. No.
That that is a
No.
little bit difficult.
No. Yeah. There's no play for ancestral statue. But you're sorry. What were you looking up again? You're
Relic of Legends.
Tap and untap legendary creature you control.
So it
Ah.
taps for 2 or more depending on if we use Angs and stuff for loops. So it's just another
No,
kind of cost reduction effect.
no, I like it. Oh, there's one with a unicorn. Oh, I see. Okay.
Do we clock a Bowman?
Do we clock of them?
No, right? Yeah,
When
I don't think we do. I don't think we do. I don't think we generate artifact tokens.
when will you wear wigs?
I'm currently looking up untap effects because I'm like, hey, if something has ETB, untap a land, maybe good enough.
True. While you do that, good sir, I think we have the bulk of like stuff we want in the deck. We're gonna move our land base around in a little bit, but I'll put like Path to Exile, Swords to Plowshare. That my brain just had the
There's
biggest
a Lorien.
collapse.
What is it? It's a Lorien Mist. It's the thing that phases out target creature, but you can overload it. Well, not overload. It's kicker to target all of your opponent's stuff.
Do you know what I'm gonna do?
Let me find it.
I'm gonna pull up Oswald.
Uh,
So I'm willing to bet I've got all the good cards. We could do like split up and
it's.
stuff like
I
that.
think it is an Oswald.
It's for sure an Oswald.
Galadriel's Dismissal. I was mixing it up with a Mists of Lorien, which is the other spell from that. That's not multi-kick or replicate. It has replicate, and you bounce a permanent and all permanents that share its mana value. Non-land permanents that share its mana value.
Bro, I'm gonna go crazy and just copy the whole instant suite from Oswald.
A lot of those are going to be bad because a lot of them are like untap a creature.
Yeah. It won't be hard to go through though. Like we want a lot of these things. Except for maybe Razorgrass Ambush. No, that's bullshit. I'll take Razorgrass Ambush. I'll take Razorgrass Ambush. We
Wait, hold on. Isn't there that one dumb angel from Outlaws of Thunder Junction?
damn, dude. People like angels. You can't talk about them like that.
Yeah, I like this angel as well. I'm saying dumb because it breaks form in white. Let me
Oh, I
see
think I know what you're
this.
talking about, actually.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about when I say it breaks form. It changes one number from a 3 to a 4.
I don't remember its name.
Angel of Indemnity?
Do we static prison in this deck? Angel of Indemnity. Oh,
Are
sorry.
we using activated? We're using equipment. Static
Well, we can.
electrostatic field can hurt it. But Angel of Indemnity is ETB Revive Appa. So it's another Karmic Guide. We found it. We found a use for Angel of Indemnity, boys. Granted, you also can just do it to do like Hermit Druid stuff, but I like it.
I like this. Angel of Indemnity. Yoink. I love my household list. We don't need that. We don't need that. Savine's Reclamation is probably still playable. Do you own Wrath of the Skies as interaction? Maybe. Savine's Reclamation. These will go in. These will go in. We can again. We're gonna adjust this. It's just I know Oswald's pretty tuned when it comes to white effects that we want. I'm joining late. Hey
So
Nathan. Do we
Nathan,
yeah.
Preston does not do anything in this deck because you cast the things from exile with Airbend. And Preston says if a non-token enters and wasn't cast, you make an 0-1 token copy of it.
Yeah, but the bodies that Appa makes.
No. When a non-token creature enters your battlefield, if it
Oh.
wasn't cast. So we're making tokens and we're casting things. So no, but I appreciate it because I did have to double check that.
We have 104 cards with these ads.
Okay, we're there.
Should we add the One Ring or any other like artifact staples that we might have missed?
I mean, One Ring is just an outlet to draw one card a million times. So
actually, actually, there you go. There's our outlet that's just going to go in the deck because it's just good. Yeah, the One Ring's great. I'm also sorry. We don't.
there?
Yeah, we do. We don't have Mox Diamond. We don't have Chrome Mox.
Just toss all the good stuff
Lotus
in. It's funny.
Pearl.
Chrome Mox and Mox Diamond are maybe like the worst mana rocks in the deck
Kind
because
of.
we can't flicker them.
Do we want the? I'm sorry, you asked about the clocks.
I don't think the clocks are worth it because we don't have enough ways of
Mm-mm,
consistently making artifacts to make Clock of Omen worth it. And with
mm-mm.
Unwinding Clock, kind of the same
Do you
thing.
think Mox?
Appa is our Unwinding Clock.
Do you think Mox Opal? Well, the way this deck functions, like if we no, well, there's that, but also if we flicker the other artifacts, like Mox Opal's not active, we would leave like the Grim Monolith and Mana Vault tapped or whatever. So like that'll. Nah,
Yeah,
I don't think. I don't think.
we flicker anything that makes more than 2 mana with Appa, or we airbend anything that makes more than 2 mana.
Yeah, we're good. We're good. Staff of Domination.
No, because we have to pay life for it, so it's not infinite.
Rings of Brighthearth. Nothing activated. Nothing gained. Arcane Signet. Goes infinite. Just makes white.
Maybe. Yeah, I don't hate Arcane Signet. I don't know if we need the 2 cost rocks because I think that our game plan is going to be. We can probably do Arcane Signet. Ramping to Appa doesn't hurt anything.
Let's just cut all the chaff that have found their way in here magically. I just want to state we got 26 lands
Gathered in here magically.
Yeah. Search for Glory, Call the Gate Watch, Savine's Reclamation, Split Up, Wrath of the Skies. Wrath of the Skies we could probably cut. I think we've got functionally other ways of like removing things that like our airbenders and stuff. Are we using Urz's Incubator for cost reduction? That's maybe the last piece of cost reduction we didn't talk about. It is a creature type.
We do not use it only because it doesn't affect our artifacts, and we don't have like a good consistent creature type. I know we can keep changing the creature type by exiling it with Appa, but the issue is it's still like once per Appa loop. It's only one thing.
Dude, I gotta say, I think we're going a slightly different route, Wolf. I like the idea of the Drazi in here, but I feel like just slamming them with our Planeswalkers is kind of gross too. I think that it's also just a little bit more achievable if we're not cheating them in because they are kind of costly. We could do Eldrazi though if we wanted to.
I mean, yeah, but like the Eldrazi don't do a lot for like cEDH purposes and for casual purposes. Like, yeah, we could do the Eldrazi, but like we can draw 4 with Kozilek, which would be an outlet for us to use. We can destroy permanents with Ulamog. We can exile libraries with Ulamog. We can lock stuff down with Void Winnower, but I feel like we want to cap our stuff at like 7. Like even 7 feels a little bit high for me. The one Ugin, the Eye of the Storm, feels like iffy, but it does so much that I do want to keep it. But
getting rid of some things. I'll probably get rid of Abeyance. This ain't that kind of deck. Sorry, Ignite.
Our deck is mostly like a creature-based deck, so we honestly don't need like anti-counterspell stuff.
You don't want Null Rod in here, do you? Null Elemental Blast, excuse me.
We don't need Elemental Blast. We should be fine on Counter War. And I guess, well, Elemental Blast is more like creature removal. We don't need Elemental Blast.
I don't have that.
It's commander removal.
Blacksmith Skill. No. Burst of Energy. Untap target permanent. No. Cloud Shift. I'm sorry, let me just go from the top to bottom. Ignite the Beacon. Flare of Fortitude is actually playable here.
Yeah, our allies are white, right?
They're tokens though. But we do have
non-token.
We do have non.
But yeah, Wolfsbane, I do agree with that you were recommending them if we wanted to go more casual. Honestly, the thing that makes me potentially want to do Eldrazi stuff is Annihilator. Because if we can cheat out an Eldrazi quickly enough, Annihilator's good. My issue is I don't think we can cheat out Eldrazi. If we what is the jellyfish wizard elf lady that we made like a bit ago that she's really good at cheating in Eldrazi.
I know what you're talking about. She was a shark, crab, jellyfish, mermaid lady.
She's everything. She's the birthing pod.
Yeah.
Vannifar?
Yes, Vannifar. For for sure. I want to keep some of these protections.
Yeah,
Do we even
Prime
need?
Speaker Vanifar. Vanifar evolved Enigma, the Elf Ooze Wizard. Um, she's a great commander to use Eldrazi because you just keep putting things from your hand into play as 2/2s, and then you flicker it, and then you go off. Also, Cloak. Cloak is another manifest effect. I'm going to see if we have any good Cloak effects.
I kept Static Prison in here because it's repeatable. It's kind of cool.
Which is Stack Prison?
So when it enters the
Oh,
battlefield,
it's the Exile one. I keep thinking of Electrostatic Field, the one that says activated abilities cost 2 more to activate. Yeah, no, Static
Mm,
Prison's good.
it's pretty good. It's pretty good removal. Light
Let's
form touches
juggle
prevent.
around targets.
We should probably put some more creatures in here. We have space right now, by the way. We have 3 slots. We have 3 slots. What was that? Oh, that's Ranger Captain. It's kind of dope.
We don't have any good cloak abilities, just BTW, which is funny because from that set where cloak was a thing, it's manifest but with a ward too. Um, that was a that set said Naya was the cloak colors, but there's 2 white cards that cloak.
Of course. Study calendar.
Hmm?
Stone calendar can probably be cut.
Probably.
It's a bridge too far. And I'm a little iffy on the wind crystal, which is costly.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we have 5 slots to play with. What other bodies do you want? What other
Do we
fun?
just want to put in creatures that just or permanents that just say like ETB draw card?
Honestly, yeah.
Okay.
Let's keep them low. Let's keep. Let me just look at what we have. Draw card permanent. There's no way to just like say permanent, right? No, it needs to be a creature,
You got to list out all of the permanents if you want to do it
artifact,
that way.
enchantment. That's it. I guess battles.
Could do Planeswalker, but no.
No. Oh yeah. Well, we got that covered. Is there a
Yeah,
planeswalker that draws cards?
I will Ugins and 1 Karn, but he's like uptick to look at 2 cards, put 1 to hand, exile the other face down with the silver counter, downtick to put an exiled card with the silver counter into your hand.
Bagel and Schmear. I literally had that in my cab on the way here. Bagel with Schmear and locks, by the way. It was pretty mid. Effies, you can do better. But thanks. They gave it to me for free because it came out super late. It was a bagel with locks, guys. Solitude is better than the other interaction here.
I
Is
mean,
Solitude not in the deck? I'm sorry.
Solitude is not in the deck. Solitude should also be in the deck, especially
Yeah.
considering the fact that we can evoke it, then flash in Appa to immediately exile it, and then replay it as an actual permanent later.
Are there other? Are there other
Skyclave Apparition.
evokers?
Skyclave Apparition is brutal.
Yeah. Sorry. Continue. These are good cards. Skyclave Apparition is a bitch. Yeah, we're gonna do that. I'm just looking
He's
up.
a
Cool.
bitch.
Just trying to look up the good draw things.
We can do Wall of Omens just as in another creature that has a big butt for blocking and ETB draws a card. We could do Mentor of the Meek because whenever the tokens enter, we can pay 1 to draw a card.
Oh. Mm. Yeah. It will get costly. I, yeah, I mean that is an outlet though.
If we're making infinite mana and infinite 1/1s, we just draw with Mentor.
What's the 2 CMC? Who the fuck is Brigone? What's the 2 CMC artifact that just enters the battlefield, draws a card, leaves the battlefield, draws a card?
Oh, Ick or something?
Ichor Wellspring. I think we want that. Am I
Is it
crazy?
when it's
Put into a
put into a
graveyard. Put
graveyard,
into a
or is it when
graveyard.
it leaves?
No, no, no. Put into a graveyard. I'm sorry. Never mind. I just something that we can get like a lot of value off of. Sure, sure. I like Mentor of the Meek. Mentor of the Meek is just another creature body we can look up.
Dang, if only Folk Hero was when a creature enters instead of when you cast a creature. That would have been great with Appa, because Appa's an ally that makes allies.
Oh, is there any ally synergy? I know White wanted to do something with that ages ago.
Let me take a quick old
Take
check
a
for
take a quick
that.
old take a quick old check.
Oh, take a little look-see.
Give it a little check-a-poo. A check-a-poo. Yeah, Solitude is good. Thank you for the Solitude suggestion. Charitable Levy. Non-creature spells cost 1 more to cast. Oof. Oof. We need something that
I'm
says whenever that something leaves play, draw a card. Whenever something's put into exile, draw a card. You feel like White
I
would do
mean,
that.
stuff entering also just works.
Mm-hmm. Do you want the else?
The funny thing is, there are several cards that do that. They're blue.
Of course. Never played. Murder's Call of Manor is honestly one of the weaker sets. Cloak was kind of weak, except for a few cards. Yeah, sadly. Sadly. Yeah. When the golden eggs enter the battlefield, Will, you draw a card, and you can sacrifice them to add mana of one color. Ideally, they wouldn't have to sacrifice. Ideally, wouldn't have to sacrifice these things. Sorry, guys. We're almost there. We're almost there to test the deck, which I am super curious for. I feel like this deck is going to be pretty banging. I really do have high hopes for this guy.
Patrick, there is another win con that we could run as a very stupid and funny way to actually win the game. Thought Not Seer. If we silence everybody, Thought Not Seer allows us to just keep targeting opponents, and then when he leaves, they draw a card, so he can just deck everyone out. But he's also hand disruption effect.
I really love Thought Not Seer. Isn't this used in that Karn deck?
In the Tron deck, yeah.
Yeah, the Tron deck. Excuse me.
So he is another win con if we would like him.
If we silenced everybody.
So if we play silence, no one can cast spells, and we just keep targeting people with Thought Not Seer, and they draw a card when he leaves the battlefield, so they draw their deck out, and die. And in the meantime, we just disrupt their hand and make it so they don't have instants.
Are we?
Like, I'd take out Ballista for this. I like this over Ballista.
You know what? To be honest with you, I do too. Is that crazy? Are we speaking crazy? We need colorless.
Well, I mean, like, if we're drawing our deck and then doing a thing to win, this feels better because it actually does something outside of the combo, whereas like Ballista doesn't.
This is one of those rare instances where I like the original art better.
Are there other arts for?
Yeah, there's 2 other arts. I there's this new like special guest is close second. Kind of reminds me of.
You know what's really funny? These all are like very. They're what's it called? Not on scale, but like it's what is it called when you're accurate to the proportions and like characteristics of a character when you redraw them?
Oh, well, true to form. That's a phrase.
Yeah, it's all of these arts are like very true to form on Thought Not Seer in like every single version of the art.
I guess it's just that
And
iconic.
it's different angles.
Yeah, I think it's just that iconic because like they all have the eye mid chest, the weird like hammerhead shark looking head.
Yeah,
these are dope. It's really interesting that they all. What if it's the same artist each one? No. I feel like this is one of those cards that's like just iconic enough that you kind of have to keep it the way it is. The OG one is the best, but we'll go the one. Isn't Interdimension? We watched Gas. What? Yeah. Please hit us with the tech that you think is worthwhile. Interdimension Web Watch. 4 mana. When this artifact enters, exile up to 2 cards from your library. Until the end of your turn, you may play those cards. Add 2 mana in any combination. Spend this mana only to cast spells from exile. What the fuck?
Oh yeah, that was the card from the Spider-Man set that a lot of people really like.
Yeah, bro.
I mean, like at the very least, it's just impulse draw 2, and
It pays for
then
itself.
recast itself for free.
Well, it pays for itself, and it we just exile our deck.
Yeah, it does the thing.
Yeah,
Like it. I like it.
no, that's amazing. That's an outlet. Thank you. Totally.
Is there another like good alternative win con that we can run to take out Blasting Station? Actually, I like Blasting Station just as removal in addition to it, because if we're grinding, Blasting Station can like kill Drannith Magistrate or something. Specifically not Drannith Magistrate, but
Sorry. This is great. Should we look up more cast from exile? Like, are we missing anything like this? Like, I feel like there's something else we're missing in the cast from exile department.
there's a lot of things that benefit off of casting from exile, but they're usually in like red.
We've got 52 cards. I'll take a quick gander. You make white, spend this mana only to cast artifact spells and activate abilities. Exile target. Even Interrupter, we talked about earlier. Sandwell Avenger Ace. I don't know what that is. Elite Spellbinder. Remember this guy? Eternal Scourge. Very good. Very good. Ultimate Magic Holy. I guess we got cards like that. Guess we got shit like that. Mystic Forge.
That exiles cards and lets us play from the top. It doesn't actually do anything.
Yeah.
Oh, you wanted to leave the battlefield effect, Patrick.
Go on.
Go on. Clockwork Fox. When it leaves, you draw 2 cards and each opponent draws 1 card.
Is this another... They may or they do?
They do.
So this is a reason to run your Shuffle Drawsy, I guess, if there's a way to like make them deck themselves, and then you can...
You're dying before them. Is there a way that we can do other force opponent to draw effects?
Yeah, I like that thinking. Let me save and continue. I think we're shy just a handful of cards, and then we can play test this. No, we're actually at 100 cards.
Let's just send it. We can send it.
We've got the Walking Ballista needs to get cut, though, I think.
Oh.
Do you want me to just add another piece of protection or removal? Actually, is there another flicker effect? Like just a good...
Flicker Fate? Flicker of Fate, I can't remember the name of it. That's a Flicker A permanent. It's a creature or enchantment, but you can flicker your opponent's stuff as well, which is sometimes very useful.
Yeah, no, good enough.
I like that card. I've had a time when somebody was going to win the game, and I flickered somebody else's Aven Interrupter to counterspell it. It was very fun.
You know what's crazy? I did not add Walking Ballista to the deck, so...
Oh, perfect. We don't even need to. Let's go.
26 lands. Is that good for you? There's some MDFCs in here, so
yeah, we have MDFCs, and we have all of the really weird ramp battery things, so it's probably fine.
All right, guys, this is the ultimate Appa. Let's go.
I feel like it's probably going to be bracket 4, not bracket 5.
Wait. Okay. So my goal was to get it around bracket 4, and then hopefully have it surprise us by being bracket 5, which I don't think it will.
Kind of mentally where I was at as well.
Yeah. So what's the goal here? What are we trying to? We're obviously a combo deck. We want to do the flicker thing by turn.
Hopefully win turn 5. We'll say hopefully win turn 5, but we will play it out till, let's say, turn 7 just to see how long it takes. Because if we get a hand and we're like a turn off, I think that's still good. Like winning on turn 6 isn't bad, but if we do turn 7 and we still don't get a win and it doesn't look like we're that close to a win, kind of a mistake.
Okay, so 5 is the goal.
Yeah.
We're not going to take proper mulligans here. I just want to find like a good hand to start with, and then we'll roll with that. One lander with good interaction, a flicker, and a cost reducer. Can't keep a one lander. Can't keep a one lander. We can keep this. This says Interdimensional Web Watch, Mana Vault, Esper Sentinel turn 1 with Snow Plains, Chrome Mox, Scroll of Fate, and Relic of Legends, which, depending on how the game goes, we might just want a Relic of Legends off the Mana Vault. But we get to draw first. This is a keeper. I'm a little anxious about my lands.
Yeah.
Actually, the Pearl Medallion's actually quite good here too. But we'll do the Esper Sentinel, I think, off the start with the Snow Plains. We'll see if we get like a draw off of that. Excuse me. Is there a different world of play here that you see?
I think Esper Sentinel's the best one because we want to try to draw into one more land.
Minimally. So let's just say we get a land off of the Esper and then we take our turn. No land. But we can Chrome Mox. I think the Angel of Indemnity is a loop, right? So we kind of want to keep...
Yeah, Angel of Indemnity, if we get Ashnod's Altar, that's a loop.
So I think Mentor of the Meek is draw, though. Which is the better? The one of our flicker retrieval return cards or the draw utility? Which one should we get rid of for Chrome Mox? You need the mana to even pay for Mentor.
We can get... Angel does nothing by itself. Mentor of the Meek does something. We don't have Ashnod's Altar yet, so Angel's useless right now. Get rid of Angel, keep Mentor.
But we can manifest with Scroll of Fate.
Correct, yeah, but even if we manifest the Angel right now, the Angel still does nothing. If we had a fetch land in graveyard or something, then yeah, it would. We get the fetch land back, I believe, because I think we just anything that's 4 or less, not just creature. But yeah.
So the Web Watch is great. I don't think we can play it now. Does it let us get lands? It does, right? Exile up to 2 cards from your library until the end of turn. You may play those cards. We can get our second land drop if we do Mana Vault. Okay. Should we do Interdimensional Web Watch and just get like 2 little shits we can cast right now? Like the Lightstall Inquisitor and Plains, and then just you know what I mean? Just to get the Web Watch down.
Yeah. I think play Mana Vault, play Web Watch. Web Watch, and then next turn we can like Pearl Medallion into land and has to play Appa and reset. I think that's probably fine.
What's the other? Sorry, what's the other thing we get with the Interdimensional Web Watch? It needs to be like 1 mana. Actually,
so yeah.
Is there a flicker effect? We can flicker a 1-cost flicker effect on the Mana Vault? Wait up.
No. So we Impulse Root 2 with Web Watch, right?
Yeah, I'm so sorry. It generates 2 mana. We can cast a 3 mana spell from exile. We have a range of things we can do here. What do you want to grab?
We're drawing 2.
What are you talking about?
Web Watch. You exile the top 2.
No, exile. Oh! I'm sorry. Read this
it is
wrong.
Not a tutor.
I thought it was
not a
tutor. I'm like, this is really good. Okay, so we're exiling the top 2. Thought not seer. No land. He's 5 mana. I thought not seer is 4 mana.
That was part of the reason why I was like, I'm not entirely sure if I want a Web Watch here.
I wanted the Plains so bad. All right, we're fucked. Exile these.
It's only being stuck on one land did hurt a lot.
Yeah, I just pulled Ashnod's Altar, but I think we probably want to reset. We're gonna be screwed.
Yeah.
Let's add some planes.
Have you been drawing extra cards with Esper Sentinel?
No, but no.
You can just say that we drew like two more cards.
Oh, I already backed out, man. I wanna
Okay.
up our land count at least by 2, and we can take out Static Prison's good, but it's like in Oswald it's great because I can remove the thing and try to go for the game. Here it's like you do it and then it I don't know, it's like a
Yeah.
temporary piece.
I think all of our removal is like should be abusable in some way or another. Static Prison is too fair.
Yeah, Static Prison's pretty fair. We don't need
We
our
can get
giving.
rid of the manifest things as well, probably, right?
No, it's okay. It's okay. I got rid of Argivian Find. It snuck its way in there.
Okay.
But like the twins, no, it's fine. Let's try it again. Try it again.
It's like the twins and the aura and then the thing. I like the equipment specifically because we can consistently find it.
Okay, we've got City of Traders, Arid Mesa, Karmic Guide, Phyrexian Altar, Relic of Legends, Razorgrass Ambush, and Resto Angel. Is this a playable hand? Technically, yeah, because we should be
Yeah,
able to
this
get
is
to
very close. The Phyrexian and the Relic do make it so that we are
Appa.
net neutral. We just don't have like a win off of doing that. So it's just infinite ETBs, but we don't have a
No,
thing
but
off of that.
we'll draw the solution.
Yeah.
I'm confident. Okay, let's try this. This is actually an okay start. I think we.
Oh, Karmic Guide is the other one. I'm like, what's that other
Yeah,
card?
sorry.
Karmic
It
Guide.
is. Yeah, these are kind of small, but you can kind of make them
Well,
out
it's
here.
also I just don't recognize that art of Karmic Guide yet.
I'm just gonna plop the Arid Mesa down and wait, and then we'll crack it and go for a planes. Shuffle. Okay. Next turn, we get Semblance Anvil. Okay.
That makes it even better because now that means that we just straight up get infinite mana. Oh, and we got the recruiter.
Yeah.
So
So, how do you want to play this? Do you want to? We're gonna Semblance Anvil, Karmic Guide, right? Because
for right now,
don't
I
we just go
think
infinite with Resto Angel and Appa now with Semblance Anvil at 0? Oh shit.
y-
Well, if the thing were he doesn't let you exile an artifact. Yeah, it does, right? Yeah.
Semblance Anvil lets you imprint artifacts. Yes,
So what do we?
it's Chromox specifically says imprint a non-artifact. What is it? It's non-artifact, non-land. But Semblance Anvil is non-land.
Well, we could infinite Recruiter of the Guard for
Correct.
every body.
So yeah, we just need to get rid of a Karmic Guide, and then next turn we can Resto Appa and we can play Phyrexian Altar, and then we can do everything.
I think
Uh,
so.
hmm,
We're really close. We're really close.
we're pissed off.
Should I have just Razorgrass ambushed here instead and like waited another turn? Is like or should we just play this into City of Traders and get rid of it?
It might be Semblance Anvil into Relic of Legends.
To bring
Because Relic of Legends will make it so that we get 2 pips off of playing Appa, and then we can play Semblance Anvil and Razorgrass Ambush, and then we have 3 pips, and I think that's enough to start doing Appa things. Yes, because then Relic of Legends makes us a white every time Appa comes back in, so we do it. So yeah, it's a Relic of Legends this turn, and then Semblance Anvil send it next turn.
Oh, I see what you. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Good.
Yep.
Boop. We get Bovine Intervention. I'm gonna tap the City of Traders for 2. We'll Razorgrass Ambush. Okay. So we are going to Semblance Anvil. We've got the 2 generic, and then we'll do the Relic of Legends, I suppose. And we will exile our Karmic Guide, correct? Yeah.
Yep.
All right, we will Appa. Nope. Yep.
Yeah,
Yep. Yeah.
we
Yeah. Yeah.
Appa. We can tap Appa for a white. Then we can Resto Angel. Oh yeah, Resto Angel's 2 mana.
2 mana.
Um, which I think is still fine,
Well, I
right?
mean, we can Recruiter of the Guard up some stuff too. It has to be legendary. Is there a legendary 1-drop we can pull? No, we don't.
Recruiter of the Guard is not legendary. It's
No, I know. But we could we
low
could we
power.
could play Recruiter of the Guard right now. That's about it. So wait, sorry. If we do this with Appa and bounce, with Appa on the stack, we would tap Appa
Wait,
for
so
white.
we tapped City of Traders. We oh yeah, no, so it's yeah, so we are mana
Shy.
short.
We are 1 mana shy.
Yeah.
Well, wait, because we have the ability to bounce stuff to include the Relic of Legend, which we might not do because it's just even. Appa needs a good target to bounce right now, and we don't really have one. We want is to get Phyrexian Altar down.
If we could have imprinted a artifact creature, we would be here because we can just easily get
Yeah,
Phyrexian
I
Altar in.
know, bro.
We can say that for this turn, we just wind it back a little bit and we Recruiter of the Guard find. Do we have Grand Abolisher in here? We don't have Grand Abolisher in here. That feels like
Why would we run such a good card? There's room for improvement. Let me just say there's room for improvement with this Appa list. It's not bad. I think we're just trying to do the thing quickly when we said that turn
Yeah,
5 is
we're
when.
tripping.
Yeah. So how far are we winding this back? We just want to like keep the City of Traders.
I mean, if we wanted, we also could just like not play Razorgrass Ambush, play the oh no, it's we'd have to play the Semblance Anvil. So we play Semblance Anvil, we pass with mana up, and we flash in Restoration Angel, flash in Appa, do the thing.
We still don't have the mana sufficient to do all of it though.
Next turn, flash in Appa, I mean.
Oh. Yeah.
So we just kind of keep up Bovine Intervention for interaction, and then we win next turn.
Sure. I like that. So we've got this open, and then you want to flash in
Appa first, and then Restoration Angel second. Because that's people know we have Appa, people don't know we have Restoration.
We don't have the mana sufficient to play Appa though off turn. We do need to.
Do we not?
No. We have 2 generic and a. I'm sorry, Razor. You want me to just drop Razorgrass Ambush?
Yeah, Razorgrass Ambush and City of Traders pays for Semblance Anvil, Pitching Karmic Guide, and then we have a Relic of Legends and a Snow up.
True. Sorry. This transform. Okay, hold Appa. Does Appa want to bounce little Relic of Legends?
No.
Okay.
Relic of Legends is better just sitting there, usually.
So, valueless Appa. Chromox? Anyone? That would have been nice last turn.
Yeah, it would have been great last turn. No Chromox. We can just flash in Angel, do the thing. GG.
You want to flash her in an upkeep?
Well, we're gonna have to main phase play Recruiter of the Guard at some point. So
let's make the infinite mana main phase 1, I guess, right?
So infinite 1/1s, infinite mana, and then we can play Recruiter of the Guard.
Right. Let's illustrate this really quick too. So the way we're doing it is off the Relic, but what we're going to do is flash in with 1 white. Let's just use the Relic actually. Flash in with 1 white using the Relic. Resto Angel is going to exile target non-angel and return to the battlefield. Appa is
an angel, but he's not actually an angel.
Thank God. He's ally in game, angel in IRL for universe. But Appa is going to come back.
Yeah, we Relic of Legends and tap Appa to play Restoration Angel.
Yes.
Because Relic makes Appa into a dork.
Right. For the lower half of the card. So Resto Angel is going to bring Appa back. Appa is going to do the thing again. I'm just going to float a white. And then he sees Resto Angel. and we will bounce the Resto Range Angel and the Relic.
Just Restoration Angel. We can just bounce Restoration Angel, replay
Oh, that's
Restoration
right. That's right.
Angel for 0 because of Anvil, and then
Boop.
Relic retap Appa over and over and over and over and over again.
Boop. Yeah, and that's just one white every single time because of the Anvil. She's 0, sees him, play him for 0, tap. Yeah.
So
Okay.
infinite 1/1 allies, and let's see. They are white allies. Okay, so infinite 1/1 white allies, and then infinite mana because of Relic of Legends tapping Appa. So that's infinite. Now we need to find a win with that infinite.
Right. So no silence. Let's go Recruiter of the Guard. Recruiter of the Guard, okay. Okay.
I mean, to be fair, even if Recruiter of the Guard gets stopped, we have infinite 1/1s, and we can keep up Bovine Intervention for interaction, and if we survive a turn, we win. But
yeah,
let's win on turn 4 as opposed to turn 5.
I think the best thing to do here would be to Restoration Angel, exile Appa, and then state that we're putting Appa in the CZ, so that we do have at least another point of interaction in case someone tries to remove.
Isn't a Restoration Angel staying in exile the better option? Just flash in Restoration Angel whenever.
Yeah, I guess either one of those scenarios actually works fine. Yeah, so Resto Angel can stay in exile. All right, Recruiter of the Guard. What is the body we find? Not Thought, not Seer.
You can do Mentor of the Meek if you want, just to draw everything.
Yeah, no, I like that.
You can also Skyclave Apparition to exile all. Is it non-land permanents? It's non-land. Exile all non-land permanents and then give them things.
Yeah, but with the token generator here and our infinite white mana, we can just draw our deck.
Yes.
Okay, well, that was turn 4.
Oh, and for those who want to know the win that we're going to go for, we're eventually going to draw Thought Not Seer and use cast Silence and use Thought Not Seer to generously donate everybody 2 billion cards that they're going to draw.
You will need to have generated infinite colorless as well.
That's fine. We play a Soul Ring and then we flicker a Soul Ring infinite times.
So Silence, Thought Not Seer, make everyone deck out. So you're not the only one enjoying the draw. Before we evaluate that, let's try this again. See what we can get.
We also want to add in Honorborn Shaku into the deck.
Yeah, I want to remove some things. I don't know if the Nim Death Mantle is essential.
Yeah, Nim Death Mantle does not feel fantastic. I also don't think we need a Final Showdown or Flare Fortitude.
So let's take those out. I'm sorry.
Also, rebuff is kind of not necessary.
No, it's just.
Oh, we still have Surge of Salvation in here as well.
It's good. I like it. I think that the protection spell.
Yeah, I don't think we need creature protection because not a lot. We're not in the creature removal.
Wait, Surge is permanence though, right? Hold
on. Cosmic Intervention is an anti-board wipe. That's the thing that's when a permanent you control would be put into the graveyard, instead exile and return at the end step. We don't exactly need board protection in this deck, because the idea that it feels like how this is going to play out is...
I just want to make sure I'm right about this.
Because of that, our spells don't work on us too well. So the only thing we need to do is just time everything out to get around people's interaction or have redundancies. And we're flash speed for a lot of our infinite generation stuff.
Yeah, but like you're putting down a Ashnod's Altar in advance, right? So they're going to look at it and be like, you trying to win here? And then I will want to have that with Hexproof.
Yeah.
Frankly. So I think that's still good. And that's pretty blanket. For one white mana, I think we can incorporate that as like a way to keep our shit around. But
I think the Flare and Showdown are probably removable, though.
So what are we adding, though? We have 3 slots.
Yeah. What did we feel like we needed from those previous games?
Dude, from all of that?
Or like draw, or...
we've been getting oddly mana screwed, but we only have 29 lands total, so we can add like another land to go up to 30 minimally. And then draw would be cool, dude. Semblance Anvil was kind of nice.
We could do Honorborn Shaku, which is like
Yeah.
kind of a pseudo semblance anvil. It's tap a legendary creature you control to untap Honorborn Shaku, and it taps for colorless. So it's 2 colorless a turn, or
It's a
1
Godo
colorless to do
tech.
Appa.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's like another cost reduction by 1 effect. But I don't know if we need that specifically because the color from Relic of Legends is better.
Yeah. Do you want me
And it's also
to?
mana ability, and Honorborn Shaku's an untap ability, so there's a point of interaction. Um,
Do you want it or no? Good enough.
no, I think I'd rather have like draw.
Yeah, I'm trying. What are some draw utilities in white that we want to incorporate? Matter of the Meek felt a little weak. I mean, it helped there, but
Yeah, it's see, I'd like trying to go for like the 2 mana creatures, the ETB draw cards, but we are still paying 2 for them every single time with Appa.
yeah. We looked up the like. We did look up these draw utilities, but none of them really were appealing. Sadly. Angst
Can't
defense.
draw them. Maybe we can do stuff that puts cards into hand. Is there anything that's worded that way?
Currency converter? No. It's a good card.
Yeah.
Not here. Fadenport Bell. Fadenport Bell enters. You may search the library for a basic land, reveal it, shuffle it, and put it on top. Almost feel like it's
Do we add in Stoneforge Mystic as just another way to find Skull Clamp?
We don't even have Cloud in the deck. Oh, what did you ask?
Do we want to do Cloud's Stoneforge then?
3 things: Cloud, Midgar Mercenary. Oh, hold up. Is it better to just run like Steel Shaper's Gift? Yeah. But also, you said the
I
silence
like
effect.
having the bodies specifically to also find the manifest equipment.
All right. Oh, yeah, I agree. We need the what is it called? Grand Abolisher and
Voice of Victory.
Voice of Victory. Are you okay with Voice of Victory, Grand Abolisher, Cloud? We can add Stoneforge as well. But
yeah, we can find something.
Let's do Stoneforge. Honestly, Stoneforge Mystic for the Mentor of the Meek.
Yeah, I agree with that because we can, if we're doing the loop, we Stoneforge Mystic, use the infinite mana with either Skull Clamp or that other equipment, and we do the thing. So yeah, I like that. I agree with that.
I like that too. All right, we've got a interesting hand here. A Treasure Vault would be a Plains. Can we just say Treasure Vault's a Plains? Okay.
Yeah, any weird artifact based land is a Plains.
Yeah, I'm sorry. We didn't amend the land base here. This was taken from a different deck just to expedite the process. But here's what we do like about the hand. Plains, a Prismatic Vista, Felidar Guardian, Mana Vault, Aang, Last Airbender. Cost 4, motherfucker. Ugin, Eye of the Storm, and Karmic Guide. There's a lot going on here.
Well, if we have another mana vault effect that is enough mana to do the loop, I think. So
Felidar Guardian's technically a mana vault, but he needs to target Appa.
Actually, yeah, if we hold on. No, we're short off of Aang. We need either a second Felidar Guardian or we need another mana vault.
It's still a keepable hand, we should say. A little bit slower, but I think we'll be fine. Draw card, Arcane Signet, sure. We'll play the Plains, so just put that onto the battlefield now.
Plains, probably like play Mana Vault pass. Next turn we can play land Arcane Signet, Mana Vault, and then just hard cast Felidar Guardian, untapping Mana Vault.
I like that. Shuffle. Yeah, I'm fine with that. So you want to do
Mana Vault pass.
Oh yeah, so sorry, I went to next turn already. I'm sorry. So we'll do Arcane Signet. We're floating 1 mana. 1, 2, 3, 4. Felidar Guardian, flicker, Mana Vault comes back, and pass. Next turn. We get Grand Abolisher. Okay, we'll play the planes.
So we're at 6 mana. We're
at
are we at
7
7?
mana. We're at 7 mana.
We could play Ugin.
I'm thinking about it. In case you guys don't know.
Honestly, I think doing Ugin then playing Appa next turn does win the game.
Yeah, pretty handedly. So we're probably gonna. So yeah, whatever you cast a spell, exile up to one target printer that's one or more colors. Just get rid of the biggest threat or anyone who's perceivably gonna try to go off for a
Let's
win.
say the Draneth Magistrate that somebody randomly controls.
Yeah, sure. This is overkill. The most costly way to remove Draneth's Magistrate. Whenever you cast a color spell, exile up to one target permanent. That's amazing. So every time we bring Mana Vault back,
airbend and recast him, we get rid of another thing.
Dude. Well, does it count himself? Every time we recast Mana Vault, yes.
Well, it's every time we recast Mana Vault, yes, but it's every time you cast him or another color.
Oh, fact. I'm sorry. Yeah, it reads the same both ways. So yeah, we'll just play him and draw, I guess. There's nothing to do with the 3 generic, so sure. Sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ugin right behind that 1/4 wall.
Mana Vault.
That Appa is a puzzle commander. Yeah, it feels that way, dude. It's interesting. Like it functions. I don't dislike what we're doing, but there's a lot of moving parts.
I love the fact that you started off messaging me for the stream saying, I think Appa's going to be an easy one. He seems pretty straightforward. And I was like, no, he's not.
Yeah, I mean, this is kind of the shenanigans you go through with Abdel, I guess, right? It's like,
yeah,
it's a lot. It's a high effort but high reward play line. Like flicker lines are not. They're always a little bit convoluted with like the amount of cards you need to functionally do the thing, but I think we're getting there.
Abdel is like way more expensive than Appa to set up, but his lines are a lot smoother because all the lines are just, oh look, there's 3 Fiend Hunters or 2 Fiend Hunters. Win. With Appa, it's like, okay, do we have enough reduction? No, but can we generate enough mana? Yes. Okay, what's the outlet that we're using with all this mana generation?
Do we land the Recruiter of the Guard? Please. Okay, so we'll get rid of the big threat, Draneth Magistrate, and then we'll gain 3 life, draw a card.
Yep.
And it's a Relic of Legends. Actually really useful into our next turn, because we'll use the 3 generic off Ugin to just play that and then go.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. Okay. Boop. Planes. Hey, dude, we had issues with it before, but not anymore. Ugin had 9 life. He's probably fine. Okay. Snow-covered plains. Are we good with the +0 or 0? 0 for the relic.
Play relic.
I like that. Mana Vault's still tapped. And we'll play Appa. Grand Abolisher. Do we have enough to do Grand Abolisher here?
So let's see. We need 2 mana to play one of our Mana Vault effects to start up the loop again. And we do want Relic of Legends in play. So let's see. We do Relic of Legends, and that means that we have 1, 2, 3, 4, technically 7 mana with Appa up. So that means we're going to go down to 3, and then we're going to go down to... I think we are just 1 mana short to
play Grand Abolisher. Yeah.
Granted, we have Karmic Guide as a backup, so if something goes wrong, Karmic Guide can revive anything except for Ugin. So,
well, technically, I mean, technically, if this lands, yeah. So if we don't Grand Abolisher, we can actually go off now, right? Well, let's just illustrate a line of play.
Yeah.
Let's just illustrate a line of play. I think it is safer to Grand Abolisher pass or something dumb, but no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that at all, Will. Let's play Appa.
Yeah, we'll send it.
So we'll tap the Relic of Legend, Arcane Signet, and these planes. Okay, so Appa comes into play.
Wait, is Relic of Legends tap a legendary creature or legendary permanent? It's creature.
Legendary creature. That'd be amazing. Because then we would have had enough. Oh, that would be amazing. Okay,
Yeah.
so there's a couple ways to go mana positive here, but we want to use the Relic of Legends to do so. Anyway, Appa comes into play. He sees Oogie Monster, Felidar Guardian, Mana Vault.
Yeah, those are the three he's going to exile, and they are airbent.
Right, so these all cost 2 to play now. So let me just put them in a stack, I guess, next to each other. Actually, do we actually? No, we don't. We want to stack it such that Mana Vault can generate mana before Felidar Guardian flickers it
Well,
or flickers
just
Appa.
in exile, and we can replay him. What we're going to do is play Ugin, play Mana Vault, and then play Felidar Guardian, getting 3 mana, or 6 net mana. We're using 2 mana to play Mana Vault. We're playing Mana Vault, or tapping Mana Vault to play Ugin. Then we're zeroing Ugin.
So this is this.
So now we have 4 floating, and we can play Felidar Guardian, and then with 2 floating, Felidar Guardian flickers Appa, and this starts the loop over and over and over again. We're exiling all colored permanents our opponents control with Ugin. We're making infinite 1/1 ally tokens with Appa, and we're making infinite mana with Relic of Legends. So from here, we just need to find a way to win, and the way that we're going to win is by flickering Ugin to draw cards instead of make mana once we have infinite mana.
Yeah. If that's good. Yeah, we initiated that by tapping Appa to the relic and then tapping the land. So we have 1 land open. So technically this could have been like a silence or a search of protection or anything to just keep this alive.
Any piece of fast mana would have been a Grand Abolisher instead.
Yeah. So another turn 4 win technically.
Yeah. So deck is good enough, but it is very finicky. It's definitely bracket 4, but it works.
Yeah, I like it. I mean, like, guys, can we? I just want you to experience what like a really solid deck is by just like playtesting Katara before we close this out, because I really missed how smooth. That was probably one of the smoothest decks we've built on the channel in a while.
It is the dumbest deck in the game. I'm legitimately scared of what is going to happen to the meta when Katara becomes a legal commander, because that Katara is literally not. I'm not going to say game warping, but in that general vicinity where she is the most playable control commander ever, because you're getting value. It's brawl on steroids instead of looting every time you counter spell. It's whenever you play a piece of interaction, you get a Howling Mind that just draws you an extra card per turn.
So good, bro.
Not you're drawing an extra card. You're getting a draw engine emblem, basically.
So to just to discuss Appa, like to go back to what you were saying earlier, yeah, it felt like the lines of play wouldn't be as convoluted. We didn't even really take into consideration the fact that we were making allies there. But it's funny because the allies are really just another piece of said puzzle, Wolf. Like if we have the Ashnods, or if we have the reduction plus Phyrexian Altar, or it's just, there's a lot, again, of moving parts where it's not really A plus B. In a sense, it's like A plus B plus C plus like little c plus maybe D in this situation. Like, it's not bad. I think it's good. And I think that it wasn't Nathan, it was Wolf, right? I think you could probably lean this more towards like a bracket 3 and just like a very high performing bracket 3 deck. So like remove a lot of the game changers and just have a more fun. I would say that so far as the bracket system is concerned, 3 is pretty casual. Like I think people like to do high powered things, but not necessarily with like the most expensive game changers. Right, or not just slamming every game changer in your deck. So I think that this is a really fun bracket 3 deck. It should be. It should be. I would want to down tune this personally. I wouldn't want to try to run this into a cEDH tournament.
Yeah,
yeah.
I think if you're just playing against high power people who aren't playing in cEDH, this is something you can bring into the table.
This would be hella fun to play though. Like I would do the Eldrazi lines and like just do like nuke the board with shit. I like the Planeswalkers though, actually best. That's super fun winning with Ugin. Yeah.
Appa is definitely a super friend.
Yeah, kind of. All right, I just want to play test Katara once before he closes out, and we can just chat and chill. All right. Are you playing any
I want
fun?
to see the gross deck that's going to be potentially warping cEDH in the near future because
Yeah.
half the deck is interaction.
Sorry guys, if you're tuning in. Oh shit, let's I'm sorry. When we built Katara wasn't like even an
Yeah, we did have been
accessible.
mixed, right?
Yeah, it wasn't an accessible card. It's the Waterbending Master specifically.
Yep, yep, yep. Yep.
So we'll switch this in real quick. And I'm sorry, let me show this. Do this. Okay. I really like the Appa deck though. But I really love this deck. So you playing any good
Yeah.
games right now, Will?
Uh, I mean, my friends and I have finally gotten a bit more time to play games together, so they've dragged me into Helldivers too. So I've been playing a bit of that. I want to get back into Hyperlight Drifter or Hyperlight Breaker
Mm-hmm.
because they've updated it enough that it's a completely different game, and I want to play it because I liked it before, and I think I'm going to like it with the changes.
Um, I agree with you. I'm gonna just turn one Katara out with Lotus Petal. We're
Yeah,
holding Snapcaster Mage, March of Swirling Mist, Misdirection, which we'll probably cast in Mindbreak Trap.
yeah,
Um, so what was I going to say? There are gifts ungiven lines here. If you go back to our live stream of Katara, there are Snapcaster Mage lines that you could run to run out a Thassa Oracle nonsense business. We don't do that here, but I do think that the individual who made that comment is onto something, and that makes sense. There was no clean intuition line. There is a clean gifts ungiven line, though. I'm
yeah.
low key hyped for the spoiler season to start. Yeah, me too. I'm like, I don't know. I like where Magic's at right now. I still think the game is great. I don't disagree with people that there is a little bit of a fatigue with all of this, but some of it's forgiven because I really like Avatar, so it's like I don't really mind. But yeah, I understand where some people are coming from with this stuff. I'm sorry. I meant to cast Misdirection off turn. We could
Yeah.
maybe get rid of the Snapcaster Mage and keep the March of Swirling Mist and the.
Oh, but Snapcaster Mage can get us 2 more experience counters with Katara.
Honestly, technically, yes.
It's funny. I think the pitch might actually just be Mindbreak Trap because theoretically we can
Yeah.
March of Swirling Mists and we can March of Swirling Mists, Snapcaster, March of Swirling Mists.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
I'm gonna let the other life total be our experience
you
counters.
know, let's pitch March of Swirling Mist and just keep Snapcaster as a thing for later. Just because even as a random body to throw out for value to get another counter for Katara is not bad.
You want to keep the Snapcaster Mage though.
Yeah, keep Snapcaster, get rid of a March of Swirling Mists, keep Mindbreak Trap.
Okay, yeah, I like that. Okay, so we play a second land. We'll attack with Katara. She's a 1/3, so she's pretty bulky against anything. She just needs to attack. So we'll attack for each. Do we want to keep Reliquary Tower for the no maximum hand size, or is this? I guess we loot technically, right? So we can decide. We'll attack. I'll draw, and then we have to discard a card per effect as well. We got Suspend.
We can discard
Atlas.
Atlas, I think.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
looking at Atlas too. I was because like this could be a turn where we play Atlas, and then it'll help us ramp into our extra turn
Extra
spells.
turn.
I don't know, dude.
We can just sit and be like defensive for right now.
Yeah, just yeah. Well, I mean, we're really just gonna cast Suspend off turn, is what we're doing, right?
Well, I think we probably cast Mindbreak Trap off turn to stop like a turbo player from doing their thing.
Did we add Hydro-Man to Katara? We have Hydroelectric Specimen, but no, I did not
We
add.
don't need Hydro Man. Bad arcane signet is not needed.
All right. Okay, so off turn, we will suspend a thing, and what else are we gonna do? Will, is that it?
um,
Is someone trying to go off here?
we can assume that like maybe a Rog side player's trying to do their thing, and we just Mindbreak Trap to disrupt them
I mean, on turn two,
for the
that's
sake of
that's
it.
pretty savage. But yeah, sure, okay, yeah, sure. Just to
Like,
get
to
the,
be fair, it's another draw for us. There's no reason not to.
I would definitely play it. Okay, next turn, another island. And Walking Atlas, man. We're gonna swing. draw 1, 2, 3, and we'll discard the island. I think we're safe to put down a reliquary tower if we want the no maximum hand size thing,
Yeah,
because we have the
because
mana sufficient to
we can
snap.
Snapcaster and replay Suspend from Grave to get 2 more counters on Katara.
Exactly, suspend, or we could just do dispel and then snapcast that. Or no, that's a lie. We have the options though for either
Yes.
dispel and or suspend.
I like keeping up Force of Will, or keeping up
Oh yeah. So we do all three. Yeah, frankly, let's say we do that.
it depends on like what we need to do, because if we need to Force of Will, we can pitch Snapcaster and then have Dispel as protection for the stack, or we can if we just need to value, we can keep Force of Will, and then we can like just play Snapcaster, get back, suspend something. We have options.
This is around the time
Let's
where we need to rip a lot of spells though, for sure. Turn 3.
let's
So
say that we need to pitch Snapcaster to Force of Will and then play Dispel. Like we're counter warring, everybody's playing fast. This is a quick game.
right, and then we'll we'll tap the 1 here, dispel. Okay, so we did our part. I did my part, and so we're gonna go to our next turn. We got Chrome Mox. Cool. We don't need it yet, but we will attack, and we'll draw 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And to this, I say pitch. The Ancient Tomb is going to be really helpful for temporal manipulation here. So we're not pitching Ancient Tomb. Knowing that that's our land drop per turn, I'll probably get rid of the island. If in fact we've all exhausted our resources, like our opponents at this point are probably down on hand size too, outside of like the Timnas and stuff of the world, any sort of Croms that were giving draw. I would say that now is a safe time to go for the temporal play. Right?
Yeah, just to ramp into stuff. I agree.
The Hydroman slander I will not stand. Yeah, I mean we can even if we're for being smart, I would say that you might want to Chrome Mox and like allude to an actual play, but I don't know. Do we want to play something else before we even go into this? Like, do you want to consider to see if there's anything else we can get? I mean, that's really the consider is really just there for off turn, but
I think we can like Chrome Mox, pitch Consider, and then Thought Scour somebody just to make a mill too, or Wizard Class. Wizard Class is probably a bit better.
Oh, you want
because Wizard Class is one of our win conditions, where eventually if we get it up to level 5, Qatar becomes a 20/20.
Yeah, fact. Sure. Do you want to do that?
Yeah.
So get rid of Consider. Boop. Wizard Class. Wizard Class is the same thing as a Reliquary Tower to start.
No max hand size. Level 2 is draw 2. Level 3 is drawing puts +1/+1 counters on new creatures.
Yeah.
In addition to the draw.
Yeah. So we'll probably just get that to level 2 depending on what we draw. We don't need to do anything with Sink into Stupor yet, but we'll attack. We'll draw 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. I forgot what the sweet spot was with this deck, like the number of cards you want in your hand to sufficiently like.
I think 10 is like guaranteed. Anything lower is a risk, but even just using an extra turn for the sake of refilling a hand and playing like a couple extra lands in setup is not bad.
We'll drop one of these islands. We have Temporal Trespass active right now, with the Chrome Mox and the 2 islands. We can do Ancient Tomb, Arcane Signet. What is Whiplash Trap? Who are we? Oh yeah, that's right.
It's 1 blue, return 2 things.
If an opponent had 2 or more creatures enter the battlefield under their control.
Yeah.
We're crazy, dude. That's
TNT was like a thing when we built this.
Yeah. Oh, still is. I mean, all right. Do you want to do anything else before we Temporal Trespass, I guess?
I think we send it. I think we can just Temporal Trespass, and if we have mana left over, we can Thoughts. What is it? Thought Scour. Just for a draw.
We do have mana left over. It's just the Arcane Signet. So blue.
Actually, if we have enough mana left over, we can take a Wizard Class, right?
No, it's 3 mana. 1, 2. Well, I mean, we would have technically been able to do it if I didn't play Arcane Signet. No, that's a lie. That's a lie because we needed the 3 blue. Yeah, we needed the colors. Okay, yeah, that's fine. We'll Thought Scour.
Mill somebody 2, and then we draw 1.
Right, Mystic Remora. Okay. Next turn.
Cool fish.
Attack. Always attack first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Swiftfoot
Words to live by.
boots.
Always attack first.
Swiftfoot boots. You want Swiftfoot boots in play for hexproof? I mean, like if this looks like a maybe pass turn, we have
A lot of interaction.
yeah, I really think that we're gonna pitch an island. Nothing has flashback, right? None of these are good for that. We've got negate, force of negation. I think we just play an island. Yeah, I think this is a pass turn though, which is fine.
Yeah, play Mystic Remora is the only thing that we actually play and then pass.
Yeah, so
I
Mystic
agree.
Remora, and we can even the classes are not sorcery speed. No, they are sorcery. Excuse me.
Level up is sorcery speed.
Um,
We do have to pay the 3 on our turn, but we
let's
can wait.
we can do it now though, because like we technically have 1, 2, 3 blue, which I think is enough blue pips to do. Well, I mean, we have negate and force of negation, and then we might draw
Yes,
2.
Whip Trap is going to be 1 mana. Force of Negation is 0, and then Negate is going to be 2. So we just need kind of 3 mana up to do stuff.
Yeah,
And
we got it.
2 is blue.
And like 2 of these cards might even be like better forms of interaction. So, but the other thing I was thinking is that we could just Swiftfoot boots. Would you rather upgrade Wizard class or Swiftfoot boots Katara? It's not like we don't have ways to protect Katara.
Yeah, I like just because if Katara dies, we just replay Katara, play Swiftfoot Boots, and equip them on Katara, then go. So
Yeah,
I
yeah.
do like just upgrading
Upgrade
Wizard class here.
Draw 2. Mental misstep. There you go. And another island. All right. We pass. No hand size down. We need to play. We need to play everything. I'm gonna mental misstep that. It didn't even matter if I need to hit your soul ring. I'm gonna hit it off turn. We're gonna do force of negation. Force of negation is gonna get rid of the cEDH restoration, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, there you go. You've lost your powers. No more bending for you. And then we'll do the negate against someone else. Right. I think we go up 3 technically here. So we go from 5 to 8. And does someone do something that triggers Whiplash Trap?
The TNT player might.
Sure.
I believe it.
I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like any of it. Okay. And it's actually kind of cool because we can bounce our own thing too, right? Like if we really had to. Yeah.
If somebody's trying to kill Katara, we could just bounce Katara.
Do we want to give them that advantage and say that we need to bounce Katara here? I mean, oddly. I feel like we're now that we have 9 experience.
We have so many counter spells. We did not need to bounce Katara.
No, we
would.
would.
We're completely ignoring the fact that we have a Mystic Remora in play, and that probably drew us a lot of cards when we were doing all this.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Let's say we draw minimally 3.
Okay.
Then there's a Fierce Guardianship and a Submerge and a Swan Song. Jesus Christ! And we have Chrome Mox still. So you get. I mean, okay, you get the idea, right?
No, we got to finish it, Patrick. We got to show
Sure,
what we can do. We're probably winning in like literally 2 turns.
I will keep the Mystic Remora around with the Reliquary Tower because it's just free real estate at this point.
How many experience counters do we have now?
9.
And we can say we Fierce Guardianship and Submerged on that turn as well.
Oh
so
God!
We're at 11.
Sure. I mean, you're not wrong. We kept the Swan Song. We're like, we probably need that for our turn. Okay, so we go to attack.
It's going to be draw 11, which is why I don't think we need Mystic Remora.
I want to keep it anyways, man. Let me keep it, all my outs, please. Was I get a land drop here? Whenever you cast your first spell each of your opponent's turns, you may tap or untap non-land permanent. Stinging Lionfish. Yeah, it's pretty good.
It's the pseudo the better Hydro Man. It's
yeah,
we untap lands.
Yeah, technically. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All those islands.
We untap Arcane Signet, not lands, because it can't untap lands.
We did not get an extra turn spell, sir. We got a lot of islands.
Let's see, how much mana do we have up? We had some level. I was gonna say we could just upgrade Wizard class and then make Katara 10/10, but
2 instead. Yeah.
It's we also could not have played an extra turn and done that in the same go.
Yeah, it was worth waiting, I guess.
Yeah, because we'd only have 4 mana up regardless.
I mean, we technically have mana for Psych Rift Overload if we want to hold that.
I think it's probably like play Felwar Stone, play the fish guy, the Stinger, whatever his name is, and then we pass and we just keep on tapping Arcane Signet while playing our interaction.
Well, see, this is why we kept Mystic Remora. See what I mean?
Is it?
Yeah, kind of, man. I like it. Singing Lionfish, sure. And let's see, the Arcane Signet Felwar Stone for that. And then I mean, I kind of want to go ham with the wizard class, but we don't really have to. And I mean, this is generally what we're trying to do, though. So, like, it's
From here, we eventually just get wizard class to 3, and then Katara is one tapping people. And for people who say, well, what if somebody blocks Katara? We have creature removal. We can bounce stuff so that she never actually gets stopped. Eventually, we'll hit Wonder, so she'll have flying. And for our weird win cons, we also have Triska Decaphile. So we just need to get to exactly 13 cards in hand, which we should be able to do with the amount of free stuff we have. So,
yeah, it's funny because we're actually there right now too, right? At 13, but yeah, we can very easily like pull through our cards before the Triska Decaphile turn.
yeah.
Anyways, thank you for joining us on that little experiment. Excited for Avatar. Hope you enjoyed the Appa Brew. Definitely check out our past video on Katara. It's pretty good. Obviously, you can take it any way you want. You don't have to necessarily go for the package we have here. I think there's a Thassa's Oracle in there, or a Lab Man, or both. Like, you could just win that way too. Pretty easy stuff.
Yep.
Closing thoughts, Will?
Okay, well, I hope everybody enjoyed the stream. I hope you all have a great rest of your weekend.
Agreed. Join us for more Avatar coverage. Maybe give us a good Zuko or something. I don't know, or Iroh. Love to build him.
Yeah, I want to see what the quest counter Zuko is.
Do we
experience counter Zuko?
Oh,
is.
you oh. Are there? I guess there's a cycle of them, right?
Yeah, because we got one for Aang, we got one for Katara. Did we get one for Toph? I think we might have gotten one.
I don't
Toph.
remember. I just remember there's like a trip color Toph, I think, that I'm aware of, but I haven't.
Yeah, there's the trip color, and we got a mono green Toph, but I don't think the mono green was anything to write home about.
No, I need to look her up.
Yeah, we got Aang and Katara for the experience counters so far, but I'm willing to bet we're probably going to get one for like each of the Avatar crew, except for maybe Sokka. I don't know if Sokka's going to get one. He might. He gained experience. He's a sword guy.
Azula always lies.
Yeah, she do be lying.
I really want to rewatch this series. I started it up again and I stopped. There's so many new shows that I need to catch up with. I need to like work after this, but I kind of want to watch like I have like a backlog of anime I need to watch. Oh, this is really good art. First time flyer. Anyway, guys, thanks for joining us on this one. We'll see you on the next one. I don't know what we want to cover next week.
Hopefully, spoilers are going to start before we stream next, and then we can cover something that gets spoiled.
That. Or make a suggestion, like Hydro Man. See you guys.
We can do Donatello Splinter partner character select KCI.
KCI.
Or we could do the other Katara, the weird waterbending Katara.
We could. Yeah, we could. Is this non-legendary flexible waterbender? Flexible
Bending Prodigy is the one that I'm talking about.
No, I'm just looking at a card called Flexible Waterbender. She kind of looks like Katara, but it's not.